This is real, brother. And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Wrestle Pierce Raw Review. I'm your host, Ibu of Wrestle Pierce, better known to many of you guys as Backup Hangman, and I'm joined as usual by my co-host, Rob of the C Nation. Today we'll be talking about last night's episode of Monday Night Raw, the follow-up, the Fallout show to WWE Bad Blood in Atlanta. We'll be talking about that show, but there's also some news and notes I got for the guys, Rob. This won't be a show with like a bunch of crazy, like aggregate this headlines, I don't think, but it will be dense with a lot of information. I kind of spoke to WWE yesterday and this morning when it comes to just some upcoming plans and how they plan to structure Monday Night Raw. And so if you're into just kind of having a better feel for what you're going to be watching soon, this is a show for you because I'll be able to give you guys some extensive detail on how they plan to structure these Raws, what's the goal creatively for these upcoming 2-hour shows, how they plan to rotate people in and out, so on and so forth, how the matches will be structured around the commercial breaks that they have to take, why Raw is 2 hours and not 3, what's the real reason, so on and so forth. So I got a lot of information on that. And if you're curious about CM Punk's immediate future, I have answers to that question. I can tell you what's next for CM Punk. But all that and so much more. Again, guys, it's the Raw Review. If you're just popping in, review, analysis, and some information and notes. Make sure to like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. Send us some super chats. And this would be the opportunity to get those super chats in because this can be your chance to ask any questions and anything you'd like to ask about the show. Or feel free to just give your opinions on anything. What did you think of Raw? What did you think of Bad Blood? What did you think of the upcoming direction? What are your feelings for tonight's Title Tuesday Dynamite going head to head with NXT? Whatever it is you want to talk about, you have your option to get that off your chest right now in the super chats, and know that this is your opportunity to do so before the review. Rob, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Of course, I told everybody that I was going to be back on camera this week, but some stuff happened.
Mm-hmm.
My mom had gotten injured. She hurt her knee
Mm-hmm.
while dealing with my grandmother, so I'm going to be here a while longer.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't stop the podcast, the best Raw review on YouTube, from
I,
continuing to
I
take
I do
place.
think so. Yeah, I believe so.
And so I'm very interested in last night's episode of the first 2 hours, the first 2 hour Raw.
Yep.
And I'm interested to talk about how they structured it and everything else. So it's gonna
Yeah. It's interesting. What I found interesting, Rob, just to kind of jump ahead, not fully, but just to touch on it. What I found interesting was people's reactions to the 2 hours, and I noticed a lot of people's like reactions to it, like positive or negative. It's people who had not experienced 2 hour Monday Night Raw before, because when you think about it, Raw has been 2 hours now for sorry 3 hours for 12 years. For a lot of fans, a lot of like our mutuals, a lot of the timeline. Like there's plenty of people on our timelines who have only watched WWE in this 3 hour era. And TV with TV deals comes the hellacious extra commercials and things of that nature, like for ads and all that. And that's always going to be a killer and a tough one. But
Mhm.
yeah, it's going to be definitely an adjustment for some people. And there's going to be certain things that are going to have to be sacrificed because the show is shorter. But again,
Miz and Cross, you will be relegated to 60-second segments.
yes, that's the thing. It's like people are like, oh well, I thought I was gonna see these guys. It was like, well, you really didn't. You saw them for like
And
60
I hope
seconds.
y'all don't expect Miz and R-Truth to go 15 minutes next week, because that's not happening.
Yeah, people are saying things like, oh my god, they booked this do you really like how long do you think that's going to be? um yeah, it's going to be an angle, for the record. And like, look, I don't want to I don't want to give up too much early, but you're going to get a lot of information on how these Raws are planned to go, the creative goals, how they plan to structure the shows, what to expect coming up in the next few weeks. And we'll see how they settle into this 2 hour Raw era. I think we'll have a good feel for it. I want to say like 4 episodes in, because next week's is a taped show. And
Mhm.
so I would look at the TV after that and the TV after that, and you'd have a better feel for what's going on, especially as you head towards Survivor Series. But the build for Crown Jewel is underway. The Crown Jewel Championships will be decided at Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia. Gunther will be facing Cody Rhodes. He will be facing him after beating Sami Zayn in what I thought was a hell of a fucking TV main event. I rewatched it last night, Rob, with my brother, and my God, it's just so impressive how they can get so much out of a match where you have the TV time constraints, you have the TV limitations. They did a lot less like moves and stuff than they did at WrestleMania, and yet they were still able to have such like an emotional and like energizing and engaging match. So we'll get into that shortly, of course. But before we do, let's start the super chats, Rob.
All right. Let's go right to super chats. The
Let's get right
first super
into it.
chat that we have today, Kale, 20 Mexican pesos, 1.7K with Wharton. Failed brand LMAO.
Yeah, Randy couldn't draw in St. Louis. They wanted to have Randy Papa house the way CM Punk did, and they struggled to, so they had to move to a smaller venue. And they're gonna have 1,700 people in there. So is what it is, man. So sometimes you just can't draw. It is what it
To be
is.
honest, bro, I
What's
don't
up?
really like last week's atmosphere was great. Don't get me wrong. Like, it was a
I thought
tremendous
the crowd was godly, Rob.
Yeah, like especially for the first match, the main event, they pretty much loved everything that they watched. But like in this environment, in this setting, I don't really care that NXT has a smaller crowd this week. To be honest, like of course it does hurt them and their reputation that they couldn't draw to the show, right? But we don't really care because I was watching NXT when there was 300 people in the building,
Well, so
so I
that's
don't
the,
really
that's the
care.
thing, Rob. Is if it was 1,700 in a basketball arena, that's really bad. But 1,700 in like a 2,500 seater is actually pretty like good from an atmosphere standpoint. Like it'll be pretty good. Plus, like you just said, it's an NXT Weekly TV, and instead of the PC, you got to see them outside of the PC. So I think it'll be pretty. I think it'll be pretty fun in there. It won't be Chicago because Chicago's atmosphere, like I said last week, I watched that NXT on TW and I didn't really talk about it much on any platform, but I saw a lot of mixed opinion on it. What I will say about the show that I did enjoy about it was just how into it the fans were. Like they were
Yeah.
so fucking into that show. They were so into Trick. They were so Julia Roxanne had like fucking big match heat, like the big
You
let's
can
go.
tell the people that went to the show actually watch the show weekly.
Yeah. It was proof of that. The fucking Obafemi promo where he's every time he says a word, they're like, "Ooh," which is what the PC does. The fact that they knew all those little like things on like the quirks and the chance to do for certain guys, it meant that they were tapped in. So yeah, I mean, I have my issues with the show, but I thought the crowd was amazing. And
My issues with NXT is kind of like I kind of knew that it would be in this state when all the 2.0 guys were kind of going up because they were the last of like the old class. So I kind of knew they would be in a rebuilding phase where a lot of it would be bad. But it's like they have decent talent, like a Brooks Jensen, like great talents like Javon Evans, and they have all these guys, and they're just sticking in with nonsensical random storylines where it should be like, no, I want to watch like the fucking the no DQ match that Brooks had with Josh Briggs right before he went to Japan. That was really good.
that was really
And
good.
like
Yeah,
now,
that was really good.
and now
And
they just have him running around being Sean Spears' weed carrier.
yeah, it's weird. Like I thought that was pretty sweet. And like Brooks Jensen was kind of developing into this weird, like kind of like he's not like an athlete, obviously, but he was developing into this weird, almost like 80s style brawler type of dude. It was fascinating to me, like his development. And I don't know. I feel like they haven't really figured out what to do with him after that. I would have honestly, bro. This is gonna sound crazy, bro. I would have sent that nigga to do death matches in Japan.
Bro,
but
did I, bro, bro, absolutely. And then I'm watching guys like Hank and Tank, where 1 week they're doing belly to belly suplexes and exploders, and then the next week they're Public Enemy ripoffs that are doing regular ass clotheslines, and I'm like, all right, bro. Like,
they,
what are we?
they actually do look like Public Enemy. I was gonna say my big one is I kept saying, bro, let Tavion Heights just stay in Japan. He's doing well, and they rushed him back when they really didn't need to. And they rushed him back for what? To tag with the nigga that looks like Randy. I forgot his name, but it's like you might as well just let him continue to stay in Noah and do his thing.
Who's
Because
the
like at the end of
national
the day,
champion right now for anybody in the chat?
GHC. I think it's Manabu Soya.
I would have let him just have a fucking match when I mean I wouldn't have had him win, but I would have let him have the match
You know
just to
why
get
that
the
makes
experience.
sense, Rob? He had his Tavion's big breakout match in the end one was against Manabu Soya. That was like the first like really solid singles match he had. I want to say
Yep.
it was in Cork and Hall. That was the match where the crowd after were chanting Tavion. And at the end of his tour, they kind of forged like a little bit of a mutual respect friendship thing with Soya. And he was tagging with Soya. It was him and Soya against like God, I want to say it was like Fujita and like I can't remember. I can't remember who the other guy who was tagging with, but like there was already a thing there. And then Soya goes on to win the GHC National Championship. So it's like, all right, now you could make it the thing where it's like, he was a young boy that Soya didn't respect. Then they became friends, and then now Tavion fights back and makes his way back to Soya in a title match. He loses, but you have a bigger match this time. So the point is, he was doing well and learning, and they took him out of that. And it's like, why did you take him out of that just to keep doing what you were doing with him, which is like largely nothing. So
Yeah,
yeah, the men's
like
division of
this.
NXT does nothing for me. What's up?
Anofe and Malik Blade were doing flips and doing
Yeah,
dives, and now they're
if they're
gone.
if I would imagine one of them is injured, because if not, like why in the hell would you not have those guys? Because those are like two of the better men's wrestlers that were on those shows. I thought they were like really solid, bro. Like I thought they were really really solid.
And then they got sent to the level up gulag. So
Yeah, I don't know what's going. I should probably ask about like Blade and Anofe. Like surely one of them is injured. If I look them up and they've been on level up, like that makes no sense to me. But yeah, I like the women's division of NXT. The men's division does absolutely nothing for me, and we'll just see how they approach things coming up, because it doesn't look like the machine gun. This is Idris' hurt. I figured. I was gonna say
because I figured because I see Malik Blade have a level up match they were advertising on the timeline. So
I'd let this nigga Malik just have singles matches, because who cares? You know what?
they
Actually,
need
I
it.
do. I have an extra scoop for you for the niggas that care from NXT, and this one is actually a good scoop because I care about this guy too. Um, don't aggregate this. don't aggregate this, but I was told that what's my man's name? Noam Dar is coming soon.
Let's go. Let's go. Oh my god,
Also Noam Dar will be back soon.
the first step to getting back on track. This is the first step. This is what we need. Now don't have him coming back doing Disney Channel skits and Disney Channel angles during matches. Just let him wrestle. Jeez.
I actually like the metaphor. But
Yeah, no, definitely.
yeah, so he'll be back soon. We'll see what happens with some of these other guys. I wanted to say something and I can't remember, but yeah, we'll see how tonight goes. Randy Orton and Javon. Hopefully that's good. You know, vernacular 199. Big night for people who love confused booking. Yeah, I'm not super excited for either Dynamite or NXT tonight, to be completely honest.
Yeah, like I was gonna do the whole bit that I did last year for Title Tuesday, where I was like,
I
let's
don't
go
even care.
NXT, but then I'm like, I'm looking at both shows because people are talking about AEW couldn't sell out. Both shows didn't sell out, bro. Remember, fucking NXT was going to be in the same kind of arena that Chicago was in last week, and they
The
couldn't.
problem though is, Rob, AEW has 1,700 too, but theirs is in a big venue. So like I'm just really worried that the atmosphere is going to be ass. And here's the thing about it, right? So this is why I'm not excited for both shows. This is my reasoning. For AEW, it's because I've seen those Dynamites where like it's a good match in front of a dead crowd and the vibe is ass, right? And I don't want a situation where Hologram and Commander having like a really cool match, but like there's like no reaction to it, and it's just like, why am I even watching this? And then as for NXT, there are some matches on that show that I'm kind of interested in, but I just know with their 2-hour CW format with the commercials that none of the matches are really going to be that good because like they're going to get eaten up by the commercials. You know what I'm saying? And so I already know off rip, it's like, why even like invest? So like that's the problem with the NXT show. And then with at AEW, it's like the atmosphere might be a problem. So like for me, it's like I'm not gonna watch these shows live anyway, right? So I'm gonna get home and I'm gonna hear what people say is good, and I'm gonna just check out the stuff that people say is good.
I think the problem is, and I agree with a lot of what you said. My
Yeah.
issue is we've been saying it for 2 years.
Okay.
It's like, okay, obviously the bigger venues aren't working. And I know there's things that come with working these big venues that they get money from, right? Like I understand that. But sometimes, hey man, bro, a lot of the godly dynamites that we saw in 2021, 2022 were in smaller venues, bro.
Oh, they were
They were
awesome.
in smaller venues. Some of the greatest.
Rob, do you remember those dynamites that would be in small venues, right? In like Miami, I want to say, where like there was an elevated ramp and there'd be maybe like 2,000 people in like a 2,100 seater, and it was white hot in there. You know which one I remember, bro? Suzuki Danielson. That was in a small venue. If you remember Suzuki Danielson, it was
bro, some of the greatest wrestling television that we've ever seen came from ECW. And where was ECW Weekly, bro? In the 300 arena. And how many people?
Here's another one, Rob. Early 90s WCW fucking rules. And they were not doing big houses. You know, you'd be seeing, a WCW Saturday night in 1992, 93, and Sting would be tagging with like Ricky Steamboat, and he's going head to head with like Bobby Eaton and Arn Anderson. And they'd be facing, they'd be in front of fucking 2,000 people tearing the house down. And it was so fucking cool. Like there's intimate settings are fine. Again, to me, it's like, it's not about crowd size. It's just about atmosphere. I just want it to feel alive in there. Even the fucking PC, there's been times, Rob, where I've watched great matches in the fucking PC where like the crowd is going in
front of like 200 people, and then it's like you got that shit, and then bro, just try to do different things. You could run if you wanted to, you could try to run a pay-per-view in a smaller venue, and it's just, I don't want them to keep being looked at as the company that's failing, because they're not failing in a lot of the ways people try to make it seem like. But when stuff like this happens, then you get the failing discourse. And so,
well, you know what it is, Rob? You know what it is? Listen, Dave Meltzer talks about this, and I do agree with this. Your show just has to come off like it's a happening, exciting, cool show. And here's the truth. Like, obviously, AEW is in great financial position to exist for a long time. They just got a phenomenal TV deal, right?
Right.
and they're in no danger of any of those types of things. And I'm not even gonna do the whole perception shit because I don't give a fuck. Um, as a fan, what I don't want to feel is the feeling of fuck. Is there like nobody here? Because I don't care about crowd sizes until it's so fucking noticeable. And so it's like again, you don't notice that when you're just having an energetic show in a smaller venue. So that's up to them to fucking deal with that. That's up to Kosha Irby. That nigga, he's the guy who books these venues. He chose to take them to fucking Spokane. So I don't know what he got going on with that.
Like, bro, imagine that GYV and fucking FTR match in a smaller venue where
oh, exactly,
where they
exactly.
knew the atmosphere was gonna be right and they actually wanted to try. Instead, they were in the end and they were like, these niggas don't care about wrestling, so why would we try?
That's the other thing, bro. Talent walk out and they see that shit, and it's just like, yo, bro, I'm not about it. I'm not about to go crazy, bro.
I'm like, bro, it was literally the worst Dax hot tag I've ever seen in my life because he didn't care. But
Yeah.
thank you for the
Thank you for
super
the super
chat.
chat, guys. Keep up the super chats. Feel free to ask us any questions. Give us your opinions on Raw last night. What do you think of Bad
Definitely.
Blood? What do you think of the Punk Hell in a Cell? What do you think Punk should do next? What do you think Gunther should do next? What do you think whoever the fuck should do next? Give us your opinions on anything you want to talk about with wrestling. Anasa Sultan, $2. Rhea stock declined a lot. Can she get it back? She can get it back. Yo, I gotta say, Rob. I and again, listen, man. I know people like it's cool to kind of dunk on Rhea. I like Rhea Ripley a lot, right? I really like Rhea Ripley, and I do firmly believe she is capable of having great wrestling matches, but it is such a shame that they're so few and far between because of the situations she's put in. You know what it kind of feels like to me, bro? It kind of feels like in a totally different context and not to the same bad degree. But remember how like Drew McIntyre in 2021, 2022, we all knew he was a great wrestler, but this nigga is like spending so much of his time with like Madcap Moss and Happy Corbin and Jinder Mahal. And it's like, yo, can I just see Drew be great? And in the case with Rhea, it's like, bro, like obviously, like she's not gonna have the Charlotte match every time out. But fuck me, the Natty match last year was awesome. And I remember she had an NXT match with Lyra that was very good. And it's just like, damn, bro, I'm just tired of seeing Rhea Ripley like doing gimmicky shit, you know? So I really just hope I get to see Rhea Ripley. Number one, she should start wrestling more frequently again. I think the rhythm will help her. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that she
Yeah,
doesn't wrestle. Like I think she needs to get back in rhythm of just wrestling and wrestling and wrestling and wrestling again. And I just like to see her wrestle good wrestlers. The closer we can get back to, the quicker we can get back to getting on track to seeing her maybe face fucking Io Sky, the better. And at this point, bro, I'll take Becky coming back and you run back the WrestleMania match like on a special or some shit, bro. Just fuck, holy shit, can we just move the fuck on?
that's the
God
problem.
damn.
And that's the thing, bro. Like, I've watched the match twice on I watched it on Saturday and I watched it again on Sunday.
Mm.
And watching it twice, it's not really a horrible wrestling match.
But
Like they're
the layout,
trying.
and the fucking shenanigan shit ruined it. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Right, like
work, the work before like all the bullshit was like fine. It was built. It was a match
Liv
that started
Morgan
solid.
doing run up the stairs, sunset flip bombs and shit. Like it's not
Yes,
like a
yes.
horrible wrestling match.
But the
It's just
finishes
the
are so
Dom
bad.
shit. Bro, why? This is the most annoying trope that's becoming a thing in wrestling to me. Why are referees? Why do
Oh
they
my
act like
god,
referees have the attention span or the fucking intelligence level of a second grader?
bro, I hate that, bro. Rob, I listen. You're preaching to the choir because I'm really big on referee credibility, bro. Because I know, like, obviously it's not real, but fuck me, dude. Stop making these people look so stupid. I'm so big on that. It's why, bro. Me, if you ask me, if it's not a no DQ match and niggas are fighting on the outside for like a minute straight, and the ref's like, get back in, guys. Come on, just get back
So
in,
Rhea
please.
Ripley walks right up to the referee on camera and goes, "Yo, can I get a minute to go deal with that?" Any other sensible referee, and I'm not no disrespect to Rudy Charles because I know they had him do this, but any other sensible referee in the world would have been like, "Fuck no, you can't." Well, except for Rick Knox, you would have been like, "Fuck no, you can't go out there." What the fuck?
Nevertheless, the quicker we can get to Rhea Ripley running it back with Becky, facing
Thank you.
Io,
Doing
facing
anything else but this.
anything else. Nigga,
Anything
at
else,
this point, bro, blow this feud off in a plunder match with Raquel. Do you remember Rhea versus Raquel at Halloween Havoc
bro.
2020?
I edited that match and posted it because it was fucking gas.
I need Raquel to wake up and find whatever the fuck she had in NXT, and let these girls just beat the dog shit out of each other. Because the Raquel that we see on the main roster has been very much inconsistent, and
And that's the
she
thing.
needs.
Vince killed her momentum a lot because he ran like 3 different injury angles with her when she wasn't even injured. He just kept her off TV a lot of the time,
All
so
I know
nobody
is
cared.
Raquel hasn't fully found her way on the. You know what's funny? You know what my favorite Raquel main roster stuff is, Rob? I don't even know if you remember this. Do you remember she faced Nia twice at the beginning of the year?
Yes.
And do you remember both times they teased like a power bomb? I think was one of the times she actually did power bomb over at the top ropes. That was like pretty fucking awesome. I felt like she was starting to kind of figure it out a little bit at the beginning of the year, and then she had the skin issue. But she's a heel now, which is cool. This is what I would do. She didn't talk last night on Raw. She came out the car. She was with Liv Morgan, and she's being 1994 Kevin Nash. You know, she stood there, arms folded, had the shades up, didn't speak. I'd keep that up. No words, no talking. She is Liv Morgan's badass enforcer. She gets in the ring, she fucking kills people, she beats the shit out of women, and then Rhea Ripley stands up to her because Rhea Ripley can handle it. And again, they just beat the dog shit out of each other, and they whack each other and slam each other and break barricades and break walls and shit. I'd do the fucking Braun Strowman, Bronson Reed format with these ladies, except obviously they're not as big, but they can be just as explosive. I would kind of start pivoting towards that with Rhea and steering her towards that, and then we go from there. But my point is, I just want to see Rhea Ripley have good matches again because I know she's capable of them, and it makes me kind of sad how like people will just tweet like, man, she fucking sucks, and it's like I know that's not true, but what the fuck can I say? Like, because what she, like her output's been ass, you know. So what are you gonna do?
All right, give me 1 second. I'm not leaving. I'm gonna be here. I just got a text message.
Okay, and or
Um,
start with $2. Is Triple H a game manager, quarterback, wrestling booker? You know what he is? I'll say this. He's closer to a game manager quarterback than like a fucking Tom Brady, right? He's closer to a game manager one. But at the same time, he's a game manager that also like is very strong at delegating really quality people to run his operation.
yeah,
Let me give you guys an example. It was October of 2022 when I was told this. October 2022, just picture this, everybody. This is like 3 months into his regime, his new regime of coming back in the main roster. And if you picture Raw, like it's going pretty solidly. They're doing certain weird things, like like fucking the Miz and Johnny Gargano's feud, if you remember, and like
yeah.
fucking Corbin was getting a push with JBL. So there was a production meeting where Triple H was talking to people in the production meeting, and he basically was like, "Yo, booking a 3-hour show is fucking difficult," and he basically sighed and was like, "I need William Regal." And it was at that moment where he decided, I want to bring back Regal. And he brought back Regal to help him with the TV structuring. It was around that exact same time that the hiring of Rob Fee was done. And I'm going to tell you guys this if you don't know, Rob Fee is one of the most influential and pivotal and important people in this company. Rob Fee is in charge of maintaining the continuity of the storylines and keeping the characters consistent. And the wrinkles that he has added to these TV shows to help with people's development has been so important. And with the combination of guys like Rob Fee and his writing staff and William Regal and the stuff that he does to produce the show and all these other guys, you have a very, very solid, well-oiled machine as a team. And so I say all this to say, Triple H his whole thing is like, I want to do steady, simple shit that makes sense, and I want to do these certain happenings at these bullet pointed times, right? And then his team executes. And so he's never going to be the guy on his own to have this crazy complicated like out the box idea. It's rarely his thing. What he does is he goes, I want to push this guy, I want to push that guy, I want to get this guy from point A to point B at this show, and then it's up to the rest of the guys to make that shit work. And then he sits in the chair and he fucking produces the show. So yeah, man, he's a guy with a good team, and he's a guy that, yeah, like he's closer to a game manager than like a Paul Heyman who would fucking have crazy visions for people, who's like a super creative guy.
Oh no, definitely. It seems like I don't know. Sometimes, like especially when he does the fuck is that shit called? The fucking we're gonna do we're gonna do the turn this week. We're gonna do the turn this week. Ah, gotcha. We're gonna do it next week, and then next week comes and he still doesn't do it. But other than that, I
Yeah.
mean,
The other thing, Rob, is I'm glad you said that. So when it comes to prolonging things, right? He will say, "I want CM Punk and Seth Rollins to wrestle on this day," and then he'll be like, "We got to tease it." And if you leave it up to him, he'll do the tease the same fucking way. Like, or he has a very simple playbook where he'll do the tease like, in two different ways for like 2 months straight. And it's up to fucking Michael Hayes and Paul Heyman and William Regal and Robert Fee and so on and so forth to come up with different ways to essentially continue to delay things. You get what I'm saying?
that's crazy. Hiring niggas with the sole purpose of trying to figure out how to delay shit is crazy. Because you never delayed
Bro,
anything in
that's a
NXT.
lot of bro, that's a lot of their jobs. It's buy me 6 weeks of TV before I have to do this one match. And they go, we got it. This week we'll do a sit down. This week we'll do this angle. This week we'll book the match, but then go to a DQ. Then next week we'll have them fighting on the outside, and Adam Pearce banned one of them from the arena. And then next week the other guy's banned from the arena. And then the next week they'll be fucking forced to go face to face, but they can't go get physical. Like that's their job, to literally come up with that shit and make it different every week.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for the super chat. The house has spoken 199. People crying for the third hour back is crazy. I just think people that are crying for that back are not used to like 2 hour Raws.
Yeah, it's an adjustment. Here's the thing. Like Raw figured out how to do 3 hours, and what I did like was because I like the current roster and the current crop, it is nice to see everybody every week. You know what I mean? Like it's nice to see EO wrestle and see, when he was healthy, Dragunov wrestle when he was around, or Braun Breaker and and Xavier Woods and everybody, right? And what we're going to have to get used to now is, and this is your first hint, and I already tweeted about this, they're doing rotating casts now. Anybody who wrestled this week will be in pre-tapes the next week. That's just what they're going to do. You're going to see one half of the roster one week and the other half in the ring the next week. And the half that isn't in the ring, you're going to see them maybe in a short angle or a pre-tape. And that's just how they're going to structure this for the next few months. So how the increased details on that and how they structure the matches again, I will give you those details later. I spoke to WWE about this in the plan, and they gave me their game plan, and we'll go from there.
No, definitely. Thank you for the super chat. Berkey 199. Javon going viral tonight. Rob, who you main in Sparking Zero? Yo, I can't lie, bro. I was whooping niggas asses with Topo last night, nigga. Yo, God of Destruction Topo is crazy in that game.
Topo, that's a super character, right?
Yeah, that's a super nigga, bro. And I don't understand why he's so OP, but he is so OP. It's crazy.
Has the game been fun so far?
Oh yeah, it's way better than Xenoverse. Yo, remember Xenoverse?
That shit is ass, bro.
Yeah, oh yeah. That game is
ass,
bro. That game is cooked, bro. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Thank you for the super chat. Harju Singh 199. Shane O'Mac showing up to Wrestle Dream off the hashtag substances.
Yo, Rob, because this was yesterday on Worldwide. Someone asked me like, what happened backstage at the Rumble 2022, and I said, Shane McMahon showed up to the building on some substances. That nigga's heart rate was high. He was his eyes were bloodshot red. He was sweating.
Oh yeah, I remember that, bro. He was
Niggas thought he was on a molly. He was like, yeah, so I'm gonna start at 1 and I'm gonna beat up everybody and fight Brock Lesnar. And they're like, what are you talking about? Yo?
He said what? Vince said what, bro?
Nigga, what?
Bro, what are you?
Yo, Rob, they say he was. You know that foot shuffle that nigga does?
Yeah.
They say he was in Gorilla doing the foot shuffle and shadow boxing and shit.
Nigga, I bet you he was in the writer's room showing them niggas how he was gonna beat everybody up. He was like, all right, and then I'm gonna do my little dance over here. I'm gonna hit Matt. I'm gonna kick Matt Riddle on the leg, right? He's not gonna see it. And then when he not at least expected, I'm a kung fu kick him right over the top rope. Show him what a real MMA star look like. What nigga? What are you? What that nigga Shane?
This nigga Shane, bro.
Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Just Simon 419, 699 Canadian. Any chance Punk beats Gunther at Survivor Series to make the Mania match with Seth the World Heavyweight Championship? Hope not. Also, Gunther versus Cody will be pornographic.
I do not 100% know the finish to Gunther versus Punk, but I don't think Punk is winning.
Yeah, no, Punk should. I don't think Punk should win, even if there was like. I just don't think he should beat Gunther in the reign that he's on right now. I think if you really want to make Punk winning another world title mean something, I think you should absolutely make him wait for it. Not in the sense of you should make his fans like kind of wait for it, but not to the extent that you made us wait for fucking American Made, and now barely anybody cares anymore.
That's a good point. Yeah,
But
it's tough. It's tough because it's like coming off that Hell in a Cell match, he has a lot of momentum, right? Because here's the thing: not only was because it was a big win to have him beat Drew, but I think what really helps him now is like for certain people that liked Punk and like watching him cut promos, it was nice to see him actually have a great match, you know. And I think for those people, it restored some confidence in his wrestling, and so it's like for those people, it's like all right, now I can get into the idea of him as a champion again, and I'm fully on board with it. And I actually have no problem with Punk holding the world title on Raw. I think it'd be great. But timing wise, I don't know if this is the time to do it. The question though is, we have what 5 months to WrestleMania, and Punk's gonna take a month off, right? You'll see Punk again in November. He's gonna do the build to Gunther. Let's say he does that build and he loses. We're now at December, right? So now it's 4 months to Mania. Do you just start the Seth build right there, or do you do a smaller feud in the meantime? Because it's like that's a lot of TV to fill. Do you want to do that, or do you want to have him like maybe to do some cool shit, some side shit? Because to me, in my opinion, I would have December and January be you tease the Seth stuff, but you let it be like the Punk side mission arc where he does some cool TV shit. I think that's where you start to see him working Gable or Dominic or doing some cool tags, you know.
yeah, no, definitely, and I think the time he should win the world title. I mean, I wouldn't be mad at SummerSlam next year, maybe even a WrestleMania after that.
We have people in the comments are telling me to check out Triple H's tweet. Let me see what this nigga tweeted. Let's see what this nigga Triple H tweeted.
What is this tweet, bro?
Hold on. All right, bro.
All right, bro. Yeah, do y'all see? That's your Booker, bro. That's your Booker, bro. Yo, I'll be trying to tell y'all about this nigga, bro. I'll be trying to tell y'all, bro. Y'all just
don't what he got going on, bro? What he got? You ever see that video? You ever see that video of Iman Shumpert when he's talking about Kobe, and he was like, he's talking about Kobe was like pump fake, shoots it off the backboard, catches his own rebound, puts it back on, and Shumpert was like, "Yo, what you want?" You know, like,
yeah, bro. Like what?
What you want?
Hold on,
did you see the video that he quoted, Rob?
Yeah, I'm trying to understand.
That nigga said, "Yeah."
Yo, can you check private chat?
All right, bro.
I'm just trying to figure this out.
Yo,
bro.
Rob, come on.
I'm just trying to figure this out, bro. Like I can't. Yo, this is.
Yo, Rob, check it.
What is? Yeah, come on, bro. Y'all need to put Triple H on the watch list, bro.
Yo, Hunter, who's teaching you hashtag them terms?
I'm gonna say, bro, like
who is teaching you these terms?
Who did you learn that from, bro?
Who you learning this shit from, bro? Oh my god.
Anyway,
oh my god.
That's a freaky ass nigga. Taylor Port Graps 4.99. What's up with Gunther versus Damian on SmackDown at Barclays? What?
It's a dark match. That's all it is.
I'm gonna say. Oh yeah, because they did one with Drew and Jay right before Jay won the IC title. The week before the SmackDown before the dark match, he beat him in like 4 minutes with a spear. So, yeah, they just do those. It's why you saw Ilya Dragunov versus Gunther all around the world until he tore his ACL.
Bro, they were just having beast fucking house show matches, and then Ilya smoked his. Man, it sucks that Ilya's hurt, bro. Like,
yo, Chris,
what's good, Chris?
Yo, what's good? What's good? Raw review. What's up, everyone?
Nothing
you
much,
doing,
bro.
brother?
How you been, bro?
I've been, bro, nigga. We talk every day. Stop that. I've been chilling.
I mean, I haven't heard from you verbally in a couple of days. this nigga Chris, you can't at least kayfabe the public a little bit, you know? Chris,
My
like,
bad.
nigga, you hear from me every day.
No, but I was I always watch this show
Right,
when I'm cooking, right? And
right, right.
I was cooking breakfast tacos, right? Even though it's like 2 in the afternoon, but like I woke up at like 12,
I eat breakfast at
and
2 also.
Taco Tuesday, nigga.
yeah, but I always watch this show when I'm cooking.
Mhm.
And like I said the other week, I love the Raw review, even though I don't always watch Raw.
Hold on, pause real quick. I'm
Um,
gonna tweet that you're here for a quick little gas. Hold on. Chriso bread is. I almost tweeted Chriso breast. Chriso bread is.
all right.
Chris, I be wanting to tell niggas the Tony Khan story with you, but I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble, so I can't.
Which Tony Khan story?
When he got mad at your tweet.
Oh, that was crazy, bro.
But no,
Billionaire read my tweet. No, but yeah, I was thinking as I was cooking, the way I make my eggs, I don't make eggs like anyone else, right? I just crack the eggs, and I basically put 2 eggs in the pan, right?
Okay.
Like I'm like sunny side them, and then I just like keep them in the pan until they crisp up, and then I flip them. That's how I like my eggs. I don't like scrambled eggs, right?
Okay.
Um,
Well, you flip it over?
well, I can't flip it over because like when it's crisping, I get the spatula and then I flip it over with the spatula, like on top of the yolk.
You don't need to flip the yolk part, bro. You could just fucking put a top on the pan.
Nigga, look, what I'm saying is I like my yolk when it's hardened. I don't like yolk when it's like drippy.
Oh, you don't like when it's runny?
No, that's disgusting.
Be a man.
That's a raw
nigga.
egg.
Nah,
That's a
nigga,
raw egg,
be a
bro.
man, nigga.
No, but what I was saying,
Niggas out here eating drippy eggs. This is crazy.
I'm not saying I'm making a return to the WrestlePeers podcasting, or podcasting in general.
Mm-hmm.
But I was thinking, man, there's a lot of opinions I have on wrestling nowadays that I don't share on social media because
Twitter sucks.
Twitter sucks. My page is getting bigger, and I always got niggas disagreeing with me, even though I didn't ask for their opinions on stuff. And that's like
So, Chris, I'm gonna give you a quick time out before you say what you're gonna say. I want you to just know that anytime you're on an anytime there is an Ebu hosted show and you happen to be listening and like I want to get some shit off, just know that you always have an open door to just pull up and get your shit off.
Yeah, thanks, nigga. But what I was saying is that
Yeah, that nigga said, "Yeah, that's what's up, bro."
Yo, I said, Chris, you open anytime. He said, "Get a job, nigga."
Yeah, I appreciate the invite, bro. Open invite, but I will be taking that into consideration.
Right.
I like on the Raw review. I know everyone wants to be here talking about Raw, but I feel like every once in a while,
nigga, what is
I'm
Raw?
just gonna
We only do super chats.
Nigga, we just talk about life here, nigga.
I'm just gonna pop up on the show, right? And I'm gonna have a segment. This is gonna be Brad's 5 things. And it's gonna be there's 5 opinions I have on wrestling at the moment in that week.
That sounds good.
So yeah, that's what the Raw review is gonna be now. I'm gonna pop up every once in a while doing my little 5 things in wrestling I dislike, like, and all that shit.
Nigga, Chris, the Raw review has basically turned into me and Rob read super chats. AO passes by while he's working from home to just laugh at like recaps of CM Punk segments, and then you just pop in while you're making food.
That
like,
nigga came in here a couple weeks ago. That nigga Ibu started reading a sentence from a Punk promo. See, I can't do this. Y'all have a good show.
The funny one was I read Punk's promo last week. AO was like, "That was terrible," and then off air he was like, "Yo, I didn't hear a word you said." He's like, "I didn't listen to anything you said." Oh man, Chris, I'll ask you a fair question. Where would you rank the Punk Drew Hell in a Cell in the Punk matches upon returning?
How many is that? 3, 4?
No, I'm talking like just since coming out of retirement.
Oh, come out! Oh my God, bro! It's
no, because for me, let me say. So for me, It's my favorite along with Eddie Kingston. Like for me, it's like Eddie Kingston and the Drew Hell in a Cell are like the equal, and then like I forgot the fucking list.
You didn't like him versus QT Marshall, bro?
All right, bro. And so and then what did I put under that? Now I'm forgetting. I think I put the Moxley shit like at like right underneath that. I think, and then like maybe Samoa Joe Wembley or some shit, and then I think I put the Max stuff. And MJF wasn't happy with me that I didn't have that shit at number 1. He was like, "Yo, are you serious, bro?"
He was like, "Yo,
no.
you think I'm a joke or something, nigga?" Like,
go ahead, Chris.
So, I'd put number 1. See, I used to not like this. Well, I used to like the match, but I used to like hate this match because the discourse around it.
Okay.
Eddie versus Punk.
Mm-hmm.
I used to not like because it was like, if you know, there's a side of Twitter who's like, they're not AEW fans, they're not WWE fans. They're just niggas who think they're just smarter than every fucking body else.
Yes. And they were beating off to the fact that it felt like it was from Mid-South, the match.
Bro, they were just like, yo, this feels like something Necro Butcher would do. It's like, there's a side of Twitter. A legit side of Twitter who have the opinion that Necro Butcher is like a top 5 wrestler of all time. And I'm just like, bro, what are you virgins talking about?
Yeah, he has one good match.
Well, I won't say that, but he has one memorable match. It's just a Samoa Joe match.
Right.
But and he's a fucking Nazi, by the way. So I'm just gonna put that out there.
Bro, he's legitimately running around in American flag and Trump shorts, beating up on rookies, beating up on rookies in matches in like fleet markets nowadays. The nigga sucks.
Yeah. Okay. So Punk versus Eddie would be my number 1.
Okay.
There's a level of hate in that match that is like, you know, I like. And number 2 might surprise you.
Okay.
It's Punk versus MJF on Dynamite.
Okay.
I think that's better than Dog Collar.
Oh, it's way better. Bro, I always say this, and it's always my opinion. An amazing TV match is better than an amazing pay-per-view match, bro.
Yes.
It depends. I think for Dynamite, that's you know what? It's funny. I'm thinking about it, Chris. And I was thinking about like just in the Fed only. A lot of their best matches are on like fucking Raws rather than the pay-per-views.
But it's because like you don't expect. Well, with AEW you would expect like great TV matches and shit. But something about that match, I don't know.
It's just really
the atmosphere, good. You know. I don't know. This is a crazy atmosphere. The way he like cheated and beat Punk twice.
Yeah, I was gonna say that thing where like the shit fell from like his legs or whatever. I forgot what it was. It was
like tape.
Yeah,
that he was choking Punk with.
And the execution of it was really good, man.
Yeah, he hit the Pepsi plunge in that match for the first time in like 20 years or some shit. And yeah, that's a great match. Then I hate that Heyman match, so that's not even in my top 20.
I think I've never rewatched it, but in the moment, I thought it was gas.
Nah, he beat Heyman. Stupid. Bad match.
You gotta put the Drew in now, Chris. You gotta put
what am I at? I'm at 3 now, right?
Yeah.
Nah, he's not the Drew match. The Drew match is 4. Number 3 is Punk, Sting, and Darby versus FTR and MJF.
Ooh, that's fire.
That match is amazing, bro. I remember MJF almost dies in that match.
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna admit something right now, and you guys know I love CM Punk. He's my favorite wrestler.
Sad,
but that Dustin match is so overrated. Like I don't.
Bro, you were the one who was on the title and fighting for that match, by the way.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
I just allowed niggas to praise it because that's my guy. But I was like,
you're lying.
You did one of those. You know what you did? You did one of those. Nah, you guys don't get it. It's great because they're old.
I did
it. It's so I won't find it right now.
No, I did it.
I won't find it right now.
I remember Joe loves that match. And I always let Joe have it because Joe's not annoying about his opinion.
No, he's just like super normal. Yeah.
He's like, yeah, this shit's fucking awesome. What am I supposed to say? No, it's not. No, bro.
Yeah,
Yo,
But when you do it so annoying, bro.
No, I
You're
know.
like, nah, y'all don't get it. It's blah 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 blah. This is why this match is awesome. Like, all right, bro.
Bro, I
CM
can't lie.
Punk versus Dustin Rhodes was a really cool match that stood out for how uniquely it was in the context of a 2022 Dynamite. The fact that it got over with the crowd was admirable. CM Punk played music his way, how he remembered it, and the kids were receptive. This is what you said.
Yo, that's so gay, bro.
That's a normal post, bro. That's a
Playing
pretty normal.
music his way is crazy.
It is
It's
crazy.
a little gay, you know, but like,
Oh, and there's something wrong with that, Ebu?
Yo, wait, Rob, can we say that word? You are the
Okay.
queer black man of Twitter.
Bro, yo, I meant to,
Rob,
I
you are
meant to
the
like,
queer
yo, I
black
meant to
man of
like,
Twitter.
so we could do this like here. Yo, Ebu, like, what was, yo, are you good, bro? Like,
yo, Rob, no, right, yo, Chris, you gonna get Bronem on this nigga?
No, because the thing is, bro,
bro.
this nigga tweeted this, and I was reading my timeline, and I was like, nobody was talking about that part. I was
Yo,
like, you didn't have to bring that
Evil,
up.
do you know what we're talking about? Like, what tweet of yours we're talking about?
Nah.
Bro, you made a tweet. You were defending Rob, first of all. But you made a tweet saying, Broden called Rob, who is a queer black man, racist and homophobic.
Bro, and I was reading that shit, and I was like,
yo, Chris, tell me that shit wasn't impactful the way I worded it. I was like, who is
called that
nigga? I was promoing on this nigga.
Called that nigga a queer black man.
Yo, I should have put it in all caps.
yeah, I was I wasn't offended, but I was like, I didn't see anybody talking about the first
yo, mid takes in the chat said, bro ended it with Rob is queer. Yo, just picture like the Stephen A voice. She's like, Rob is gay. And you try to tell my brother.
We be in Discord, and sometimes me and our friend BB just be, yo, Rob, what's up, my queer black man?
You gotta chill out, bro.
Yeah, but no, I was like, who asked about that first part? Nobody ever asked about that first part. You just wanted
because you was trying. Nigga, let me virtue signal, nigga.
I was like, is this nigga virtue signaling?
Bro, this goes back to what I said a few weeks ago. This nigga Ebu thinks he's a revolutionary leader, bro.
No, I don't.
He think he be changing shit.
Yo, Chris, you be seeing it, yo. The Malcolm X he be posting now. Shit, bro.
What are you talking about?
Yo, this nigga really think he a visionary, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, he said this one night he was watching it. Malcolm X just said, "Yo, you all right, bro? You
Bro, this nigga be saying the most like just baseline progressive thing ever, and he be like, he just be standing there like, yeah, I got that shit off, nigga.
No,
I'm like, all right, bro.
Yo, I can't lie, Chris. I be thinking about like the interpersonal relationships of the black man. I'm like, yeah, I got that shit off, bro.
Yeah, the tweet you quoted earlier where it was like Elon's app has become.
That's really legitimately sad, bro.
No,
like,
it is.
Bro, this app is full of Nazis now, son. This shit is crazy.
Bro, like open Nazis, bro. And the funny part is none of these people are being Nazis and making any money from it. You look at the clips that they post in their streams.
Random. It's not just random tweets, freaks though, bro. Like you'll click the account, it's a blue check with a podcast. And they'll be like, and that's the problem when you let your daughter burn the coal. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Live streams, and the funny part, they don't make no money from it either. Their live streams have what $75 donations to them and shit. Nigga, what are you gonna do after you're done this? You're not gonna make any money from this. You can't make money ever again.
Elon is such a fraud, bro. That nigga took over the app trying to be like, yo, I want to make it unbiased and just free speech and just no leaning in one political way. No, nigga, you wanted to make it a fucking safe space for Nazis and racists and freaks, and you wanted to just influence the fucking election, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy, bro. We can't even. Or let's
go ahead.
Let's get into some of these. Corey David, 159. Fucking $2. Obafemi talking his shit said how double champ sound.
For those that missed it, Obafemi said that tonight he's gonna beat Tony D'Angelo, and he said, "What's next for me? I'm going for the other title. I'm gonna be double champ."
That would be fire if Ethan Page was still the champion, but Trick is holding that shit.
You
So
get-
Remember
brother-
last time a black man was double champion?
Nigga, yeah, well, nigga, you are getting called a Mullion, and you're taking
Yo, you know what's
whatever
crazy?
his finish is called.
Yo, Shawn Michaels answered a question about race and stuff today, and like he was much better at it than Triple H. He was just like, bro, like it's all about our recruiting, bro. Like he said, it's a melting pot in NXT, and like that shit just kind of comes. And he was like, don't credit me, bro. It's just the talent. And he's like, that's just what we got going on here. And I was like,
Damn,
so
Hunter, you see how easy that was?
it's so easy to be normal about these questions. You know?
Bro, there's two different types of niggas who used to be racist back in the day. You got Hunter, who's like, nah, I don't see color. And then you got HBK, who's like I legit think HBK has changed for the better since his like
that he's like a reformed
wild boy
freak,
days.
you know, like,
Yeah.
But Triple H, he still got some of that in him, bro. And like,
You
I know it was a whole discourse, so I'm not gonna like
yeah,
bring this to the
all the way back.
podcast.
Yeah.
But like, I don't see color is such a bad answer, bro. It's like, who cares?
No, saying no, Chris. What he said, saying I don't see color, I only see talent. So basically, you basically just say, yeah, none of them niggas is talented enough to be on my pay-per-view.
It's just it's
Yo,
just so obvious.
That's
It's like, bro, where is your publicist, bro? Like, who is preparing you for these things? And then you got Shawn Michaels, who's like an admitted idiot. Like, he should be
Triple H
sitting
is like, I love Lemmy, I love Iron Cross.
bro, Shawn be on the podcast being like, I don't know what the fuck going on. And they'll ask him like these types of questions, and somehow he has something better to say about everything. He's just like, well, he said, what, race and NXT? Yeah, bro. I mean, it's great, bro. We got women, we got minorities, man. It's a melting pot. It's the recruiting. It's down to just kind of being fair with the recruiting and da 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 da. And it's like, how do you let this idiot fucking like smoke you?
And Triple H is like aggravated at every question. What we say?
Like,
Chris?
you know what Tony Khan has to do?
What's up?
Private Party has to beat the Young Bucks at Wrestle Dream. He has to be like, not only are there niggas on my pay-per-view, but they winning too.
Oh,
That's what he got to do.
What I do hate though is when like non-black wrestling fans start doing the whole like they start holding up black wrestlers like trading cards like well our black won this, take that, you know. It's like,
Yeah,
it should be cringe, bro.
yeah, like, bro, I was thanks guys, but you know,
Yeah,
this, you know.
thank you. I think, bro,
Yeah,
you
that's
just know
what's
that's-
up, bro. Like,
what homeboy said the other day? What was niggas doing on that side of Twitter? There was what?
He said a lot of tap dancing was crazy.
It was what? Yeah,
like, look, man, I get it. You know what I mean? Like, I niggas want to help out. But
Right message, wrong person, bro. We get it.
please, bro. Like, bro, I'm telling you, Chris, it's gonna be Wrestle Dream. The private party's gonna win. Everyone's gonna be happy. You know that one overzealous dude that like obliviously will tweet like, "Take that, Hunter! Our blacks win."
If Private Party wins, I'm gonna tweet that. Take that, Hunter. Our blacks win. Let's get it.
That's the funny thing is you're gonna get that off and it's gonna do like 700 likes.
Yo, my highest like tweet is just me saying Hunter was racist. It got 23,000 likes.
No, OK Simpson Burner nigga this morning quote tweeted a clip of something Hunter did. I forgot what it was, but he was like,
Yo, you know, I'll say
tell me
this.
this ain't not
Hopefully, if you aggregate this, I will never do another scoop in the Raw review ever again. But people see the Triple H like Triple K tweets and shit like that, and people know to be like kind of just like laugh at them, like they just think they find them like funny, right? Because like, bro, it's just Twitter, like niggas, you know what I mean? And apparently when they showed one to Hunter, and Hunter apparently chuckled, was like, "Why are they saying this about me?"
Well, I don't
like,
know.
why are they making memes about me?
I don't know, bro. Maybe
I will say this about the like blackface thing he did in DX, right? That shit haunts that nigga because anytime you even mention Attitude Era, he starts like sweating. He's like, "Yeah, we did a lot of things at that time. Yeah, we did a lot of things."
yeah, he said in the Vince doc, he was like, yeah, bro, a lot of that shit. I'm embarrassed, bro. I can't lie.
Yeah, he did. That's what I'm saying. You notice anytime he's in an interview, there's an interview with Hunter, and they mention the Attitude Era, he just kind of goes like, "We did a lot of things that I'm not very."
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't ask how if I put black people in the ring at WrestleMania and then put Wingstop all around the arena.
That was crazy.
If I'm him, bro, I would just do another interview where someone just mentions like that DX thing, and I would just be like, "Yo, that was super stupid, and I'm very embarrassed," and then you just move on. You know what I mean? But
yo, I'm not one of these niggas who let me stop because I'm getting y'all away for y'all money from the super chat. I'm not one of these niggas who attitude are bad,
Yeah, no.
but the things people glorify from the attitude era are totally the wrong things that they should be glorifying.
You know, it's a good point to this, Chris. Well, I mean, look, it's cool. Obviously, you like, yes, put over like the angles and Austin stuff. But I feel like
Yeah.
there's certain things that people aren't highlighting that like were awesome too. Like I feel like Mick doesn't get the credit he deserves. You know, like
Bro,
between,
I mean, we were watching. I remember we were doing attitude era. We were watching in Discord,
where's the Ken
and like,
Shamrock hype?
yeah, bro, where's Steve Blackman hype, bro? Y'all niggas love Big Carters, but
Steve Black, the
I was
asshole.
talking to you, and I was like, yo, bro, Mick is so much more important to the attitude era than Triple H, and you were fighting me on it. I was like, why are you fighting me on this, bro?
I'll say this: as up until '99, 100%. Like up until like the end of '99, 100%. Mick was so pivotal, bro. He was big in getting Rock over as a babyface because Rock turns babyface, and then they start doing the Rock and Sock shit where Mick is trying to be his friend and Rock's reluctant and stuff. And that whole kind of like reluctant tag partner like bit like that really kind of started with them, and like that was huge for getting Rock over as a good guy. He was so key. People don't talk about him. They don't talk about Ken Shamrock. They don't talk about so many niggas, bro. So you know, it's always just Undertaker, fucking Kane. Like nigga, fuck Kane, nigga. Like,
Yo, Kane fucking sucks. What
Kane fucking
bro?
sucks, bro.
That's bro. All you have to do in WWE is have one like good entrance, and niggas will forever just think you're that nigga, bro. It's disgusting.
It's like, and I get it, like the character, but it's like, how is that your go? Like, if I were to tell you, like, yo, what are your memories from like '97 to like 2001? You're like, man, when that nigga Kane came out of the fire, it's like, what? I don't know, bro. For me, it's like, bro, Hardy Boys, man, Kurt Angle, Rock, you know. But
Oh shit, let me read this. I want to read this one since it's about Dynamite, and that's all I care about.
go for it.
Who is it? What's his name? The House has spoken. $10 super chat. Hologram getting a random debut on Dynamite is weird. I feel like he's a guy you should give 2 weeks of. What the fuck is that emoji?
Vignettes. Oh,
do y'all see that emoji next to
Yeah,
it?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
2 weeks of vignettes. Even my casual friends have seen his clips. I do think like it's his first Dynamite appearance. He should have had a vignette, but
Chris,
we don't do that around here.
Chris, you know why? I mean, they would if they, bro. Chris, the reason he didn't have the vignettes,
Bro, that shit was not booked until yesterday. That's what it is, bro.
Saying, like, bro, come on, bro. Like, niggas talking like, why did you prepare those 2 weeks, bro? Brother, Tony Khan yesterday looked around, had his hands pocket. He went, shit. Y'all want to see Hologram and Commander? And he hit up the graphic nigga like, yo, make that graphic. I'm tweeting this in a minute. You know what I mean?
Yo,
bro,
I'm not one of these niggas who get mad. Like, I know hella people are mad because Dynamite doesn't announce shit like they used to. But you gotta at least tell the boys a couple days before, bro. Like, you got y'all working, by the way. Like, that's a reason why some of these matches are not matching. Not all of them. There's always a good match in Dynamite, but some of them, bro, it's like
they don't peak
these
as
niggas
high
don't
as
got
they
any
used
time
to.
to prepare, bro.
Yeah, Chris, I was gonna say they don't peak as like now like a good Dynamite match nowadays is like a 3.5, 3 3/4. Whereas
Used to be 4 stars, bro.
Bro, I was about to say that earlier. I used to tweet a match and 4 stars every week.
Yeah, and even bro, sometimes nigga, when Dynamite was dynamiting, bro, you
could get a 4.5 weekly, bro.
I'm like, yo, goddamn.
That's either Kenny, the Bucks, fucking Kingston, Cody. They'll give you a 4.5, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
You remember when the Lucha Bros and the Bucks had a 5 on fucking Rampage?
That was crazy.
So, like, niggas, and that's because nigga, the Bucks had like a week to think about that shit. You know, like now niggas get the TV's like, yo, you're working him, and then it's like they got like an hour to prepare, and they're like, I don't know, bro. We'll do a drop down. I'll do this. We'll do a little dive, and then we'll go to commercial. We'll just do some shit, and then it's like it's cool. Like it's a cool match, you know. So that's the thing. Like you got to let the boys prepare for some of this shit.
Yeah.
Thank you. House has spoken.
I think the super chat average Limp Biscuit enjoyer, £4.99.
Damn, this nigga been here since I started that Russell Pierce, and I'm not even in the company no more.
What a beast. He said, since Punk and Drew are allowed to blade, will we see blades used in the future? Do you think it's back to blood packets next time? So here's the deal. Triple H's current blading rule is generally, don't slice it, just poke your head. That was the rule as of a couple months ago. It was just poke your head, right?
No, apparently we didn't listen.
So here's the thing. It was just poke your head. And then it was, all right, if y'all want more blood than that, you got to use a blood packet. But then Punk and Drew got special permission to run the razor, right? And going forward, it's just going to be, the truth is going forward is going to be dependent on how much clout you got. If Roman Reigns ever wants to blade, and I don't even know if he does, but if he does, they're going to let him blade.
So Cody don't got no clout, bro?
Come on, bro.
I'm just asking. He's had like 6 high-profile matches, no blood.
Yo, wait. Yo, Ebu, you're crazy to think Roman will ever let a nigga make him bleed. You're crazy.
Yeah,
that's the thing. I don't think he'd even want
doing that blood packet. The
Bro,
last
and it's
time,
not even because he doesn't care about wrestling. He's just like, you want me to look weak? The fuck no. Like, he's never gonna do it, bro.
I think the only time he's ever bled was the Brock match at Mania.
That was the second Brock match, right?
Yeah,
the one in 2018. Yeah.
Yo, that match fucking sucks.
Oh my
God. The crowd is
embarrassing.
Yo, I love Roman nowadays, and I also like the big dogs wrestling.
Yeah,
that nigga WrestleMania track record is tragic.
He's lucky he has the first Brock match though, because when I rewatched that, Chris, I thought it was like one of the greatest WWE matches I've ever seen.
Bro, I was like, yo, am I watching? What is going on?
Yeah, I thought I was watching New Japan.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. So y'all talking about pre-Tribal Chief?
Yeah, bro. Like his match is
bro. That other Brock WrestleMania match, only one of the Brock WrestleMania matches is good, bro.
Yeah, the one in 2018 was dog shit, and then the one in 2022 was like whatever.
And then the Edge and Bryan one was good, obviously, because Edge and Bryan.
That is really good. That match, if you go back and rewatch it makes you want to see Danielson and Copeland have a singles match.
I miss my nigga Cope, bro.
Yeah, I do miss Cope. Yeah.
Yes, bro. Thank you for the super chat.
Is Rob rustling some pills, nigga? What's going on?
No,
I'm drinking water.
Oh, I was like, what the hell?
I thought Rob was about to pop a perk.
Mike Stevens 499. How often will NXT be going on the road?
Here and there,
not much.
It's not. Come on, bro.
That shit was tragic last week.
They said. They said, "Damn, Randy, you can't draw 2,000 tickets." But I said, "Damn, what the fuck?" But yeah, no, here and there, it'll be here and there. It's not gonna be every week.
It was out of nowhere.
Yo, are we gonna have that conversation about Julia yet, or
no? We won't. No, we won't.
Oh, okay.
It was literally.
You know what I will say?
Okay.
I like the match. It's very clear Roxanne right now is better than her.
Oh, she cool, bro. That's what I'm trying to. Bro,
yeah, she's better.
Roxanne is special.
She's mad good, bro.
Bro, all that hype Julia was good, and you get out wrestled. It must be a Texas thing. Shout out Roxanne.
Because I'm seeing like Julia doing stuff. There was a point where I think Julia did some crazy transition into a submission. No, not Julia. Roxanne did that, and it looked so good. And then Julia like reversed it into her own transition. I was like, this is not as good. But
yo. And people think I don't like Julia because she went WWE. I've always been a Julia hater because she's Italian.
I gotta be honest though, bro. She is so cool though. Like she just comes off.
Is she?
Yeah, I think.
Yo, you know what make her cooler? She gotta bring the box braids back.
You just want Twitter to tweet about that.
What happened?
Yeah. I know she walks in the NXT locker room with that shit on her. And
last night I looked at her crazy.
Yo, Jana Parker was like, "Yo, come on, bro. What are you doing?"
Thank you for the super chat, Mike.
Thank you. Yeah. Alex Diaz, 1990, 199. Trick's next 3 title feuds in NXT. Options are slim.
Yikes.
Even if the options are slim, I think. See, I don't think you should book. Look, guys, listen. I don't think it's NXT. Bro. This is my thing.
Yeah, I said you got this one, Rob.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like, since I'm like an NXT guy, I don't think you shouldn't try. I don't think that you shouldn't try a Brooks Jensen Trick Williams feud. I don't think that you should.
Oh, this nigga is crazy.
Yo, Chris, remember the arcade interview where he goes, "Oh my God."
Yo, guys. All right, listen.
This nigga said Brooks Jensen.
Hold on. I'm not saying that will be a good match. I'm saying that you can't just avoid putting these people in these positions, because if you don't put people in these positions, then what are they gonna do when it's
Rob, I got it, Wesley. Wesley. You can do Wesley.
Yeah, Wesley.
That
was gonna be literally my next choice. Is Wesley?
Yeah, you can do Wes. Over
Just
says
try,
he's going for
bro.
that shit.
So, but just stop trying to run away from the fact that the roster's depleted. It's
Not
not
gonna lie,
a
bro.
roster.
Not gonna lie, bro. I would just pull up at an NXT taping. I would send a nigga like an NXT nigga at a TNA taping, and be like, "Yo, bro, does anyone want to come to Orlando, bro? Like, just keep it a buck with me." And like, see how many niggas raise their hands.
Try.
Look how they massacred Hammerstone.
Bro, Hammerstone killed Hammerstone. I can't lie.
That was crazy, evil.
Yo, Chris, I was with you. We didn't believe.
Yeah, we watched it together, bro. We were like flabbergasted.
We were like, what? First of all, I was like, why is Hammerstone not Hammerstone? What's going on here?
Bro, it's very clear that he's a lot slimmer because he's doing a body.
Yo, niggas be fake demons with a real demon like Oprah Femi show up.
That's so true, bro. Like he just got exposed.
It's very clear he was
yeah, nigga, you look cool on the indies, but
and conversely, like Jacob Fatu still look like a demon, but then this dude, like, I don't know.
Yo, conversation.
No, because remember, bro, Jordan Grace looked like shit when she was doing the fucking bodybuilding competition.
I don't know, bro. Yo, we got a live chat. Base says Charlie Dempsey. You want to see Charlie Dempsey? You
know what? I do. I want to see it tried. Just try.
Yo, please let that match happen.
That's the thing, bro. That's why niggas don't progress. Y'all want to run away from trying shit, bro. Just try.
On TV.
There's no more Mellow. Because listen, Ebu, there's no more Mellow. There's no more Braun Breaker to save you, my nigga. They're gone.
You know what? You know who I'm trying,
do
bro?
Nathan Frazier. Try something.
I would try Tavion Heights.
Yes.
I would try Noam Dar when he comes back.
Noam Dar. Oh, brother.
No, he's good. He's good, bro.
Bro, Ebu. What? No way Ebu got fucking took it by the woke liberals.
Yo, Chris, you remember when Rob was the only Noam Dar guy?
Bro, you used to Noam Dar bad all the time with me. What happened?
Yo, Chris, you know what's crazy though? Rob was doing it when NXT UK was still alive. He'd be like, yo,
yeah,
y'all niggas don't know about Noam Dar.
He a nasty nigga.
And look, he came to America now.
We would literally be like, yo, shut the fuck up, Rob. He'd be like, yo, y'all not tapped into Noam? We're like, no.
I would be like, yo, I'm just telling y'all his match with Tyler Bates.
Yo, what happened to Nakajima coming to NXT?
Bro, I don't know. And now, Chris, you know what you see what he be doing now?
Yeah, that nigga's a bum, bro. Like, all right, Masawa would be disappointed in this nigga. What are you doing, bro?
Nigga, Kensuke Sasaki is rolling over, and that nigga not dead yet.
Yo, Kenta and this bitch like, yo, bro, what going on?
Bro, you were raised by Kenta. You were raised by Kenta and Kensuke Sasaki, and this is the man you are now. Like, are you?
Yo, you know that nigga Kenta saying, yo, you don't want to come team with me in the Bullet Club, bro. You sure you want to be in Glee, bro? He's like, bro, I'm having fun, bro.
Yo, bro, like you was getting beat in a warehouse by Kensuke Sasaki for 5 hours straight. This is what you doing, bro?
Bro, his whole teenage years was just hearing Sasaki going, "Come here, nigga." Fuck up, nigga.
Why you didn't do the backdrop right? I told you how to do the backdrop right the first time. Do it again, nigga.
Oh my god. It comes with Northern Lights bomb, nigga.
Bro, that Northern Lights bomb Julia does has no aura. I'm sorry.
Come on. That's because we've seen Sasaki do it in front of 60K in the dome.
Yo, when Sasaki did it, you thought he killed the nigga.
Yo, when we rewatched him and I don't even know you were there, but we rewatched him in Kobashi, and like I was just like, bro, this is wrestling sucks now.
Yeah.
So like,
fuck, I was gonna say, yeah, bro.
Yeah, I remember.
But a lot of those moves are hard to do, bro. Like, and make it look impactful. Like, Kingston's Northern Lights bomb fucking sucks too.
It's ass.
I remember when I was like, yo, y'all wanna watch one of the G1 matches, bro? And you like, what? Yo, like, come on, bro.
Yo, I'll just say this, bro. Eddie Kingston, you better have them walking boots on when you come back, nigga.
The thing is, when he was just a brawler, he was awesome. The reason why also his pro cosplay was ass was because he's pulling out some legendary techniques, and all you can think in your head is way cooler when Akiyama does this. You know,
yeah, bro.
It's like, yeah, when Akiyama does that fucking exploder is fire. You know, when Kobashi does those chops in the corner, it's awesome. You know, the Northern Lights bomb is amazing when Sasaki does it. I don't really want to see you do it, bro. Like, just fucking punch and brawl, bro. Thank you, Alex.
We need elite LAX. I fear.
Yeah.
Elite LAX.
We need
Oh
an
my-
LAX and AEW.
Oh, I feel that. Shout out to Spurs $5. NXT talent posted weather machine conspiracies. Must be a Danny one. Bro, I
Wait,
saw that.
who?
Nah, Chris, we're not
Danny
doing this. We're
Palmer.
not doing.
This
We're not
Danny.
doing.
Who? Oh
Danny.
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah,
Yo,
oh yeah.
bro.
Yo,
Nah,
it
she don't
was,
got enough clout.
yo, it wasn't just not Gigi did it too, bro.
Well, she's
Cause Shane Helms is basically like, yo, there's actual
Crack
idiots
rock,
that think.
crack rock.
No, come on, bro.
Yo, stop talking about my nigga. Go ahead.
Bro. No, so listen. So Shane Helms is basically like, yo, there's actual people that think humans can like control what's happening with the weather, and then Gigi basically was like, there are, bro.
On the timeline.
On the
main?
timeline. I'm gonna get you the exact wording, bro. I saw that and I was like, yo, please don't let niggas find this tweet. Cause
Yeah, like, I get how it could like spook you that all of a sudden it was a category 4 and then Guns goes, but like, come on, bro. Like this.
Yo,
this is
Rob,
not-
you know my.
come on, bro.
Yo,
What
come on.
happened?
Let me
What happened?
don't tell me this nigga Shane deleted his post because of this woman. Let's go to media. He posted it with a selfie, I remember. Okay, I found his post. He said, so the same people that think humans have no effect on climate change, now they believe humans can control the weather. And then Gigi said, why not both?
Okay, all right, bro. That's what's up, Gigi. Go to the What are you doing?
I know who
would've
she's
replied-
voting for.
It's always funny when it comes out in subtle ways like that. You know?
Like, bro, it's like you would always catch just like one thing, like, that's interesting.
Yeah, I had a mutual, yo, where he just brought to me like, why is everything about race? And I was like, all right, bro.
Bro.
Oh, man.
No, I seen that shit. Dude. Why you gotta make everything about race, bro? And I was like, what? I was like, I know you do not. You are not of a darker skin complexion. Thank you for the super chat. Alejandra 01, $3. What's your take on the Triple H I don't see color? I mean, we pretty much just gave our take on that.
Yeah,
Yo,
we
Rob
did.
really got crucified. And then Triple H came out
Yo,
and said that.
I found the Danny Palmer's. What is she on? She wrote,
She
said, praying for Florida. Stay alert and do your own research. But to me, something is fishy.
She said, y'all do y'all own shit. But
Yo,
You know,
listen,
when you see someone say, do your own research,
It's like, all right, bro. She said, research cloud seeding, research weather wars, keep note of states being affected, solid red states, 36 days until election day. USPS has suspended service to many zip codes due to the storm. Georgia, 42 zip codes. North Carolina, 39 zip codes. Tennessee, 19 zip codes.
yo, whatever she put in that pipe, bro, I need it. I mean, whatever she put in that, whatever.
Tyler Bate really came to NXT and ruined his career, bro.
Is what it is.
I won't elaborate, but
Come on.
remember we thought he was the next big thing?
Tyler's doing his thing, and he's healing from an injury, and hopefully he comes back ready to go.
Let's keep him away from
Come on, bro.
woo woo woo.
Come on, bro.
Thank you for the super chat.
Hey, man, he coming home to Sol Ruka, you know?
Oh, they're dating?
Yeah.
Another black queen with a mediocre white man.
Yo, Chi-Town Spurs wrote Gigi Dolan. Who was on crack?
Yo, I know that Darby Allin Gigi Dolan conversations was just like two hamsters on a wheel.
Bro, that nigga put hot sauce on his ass just to impress her, bro.
Who do you think Darby Allin's voting for?
That's a real conversation. Let's get to the real conversation.
Well, first of all, he's probably not even voting. He's probably one of them niggas.
Yeah, he's probably like, you asked me, he's like, I don't give a fuck, man. I'm
All
just trying
corrupted,
to fucking.
Yo, Ibu.
What's up?
Tell, give the audience one nigga on the AEW roster that they wouldn't know is actually manga.
No, I can't. It's gonna break niggas' hearts.
It will break niggas' hearts. The one I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I know exactly. Hey, listen, bro, a lot of your faves think Trump is that nigga. It's just,
a lot of your faves just like, yo, Trump is the realest nigga of all time, by the way.
A lot of your face.
Niggas used to put them allegations on the Young Bucks. Let's see who really got them. Let's see who's confirmed got them shits.
I feel like this is random because he's now in NXT. I feel like Ethan Page is one of those like I'm a smarty pants Trump supporters. You know what I mean? Like one of those like actually.
Bro, isn't he from Canada?
Yeah.
Is he a citizen? Can he vote? Is he a U.S. citizen?
Yo, the comments got me crying. Niggas said Danielson.
No, Danielson is like a shoot hippie. He's a shoot hippie.
He a tree hugging nigga, bro. He
a tree hugging thing. Brian Danielson thinks jizzing on trees helps trees. Like
bro, he's an old school conspiracy theorist. His conspiracy is nothing about politics.
Right, yeah. He's like one of those like he's pretty fucked in the head, but not in like a political way.
Yeah, thank God, bro. Like,
yeah. Hunter in the chat said, Mox, I don't know, but I got suspicions.
Well, yes.
I don't know. But Josh Barnett do be hanging with Josh Barnett.
He do be shaving his head. And yes, you're right. You're right, Chris. He do hang out with Josh Barnett a lot.
Yo, Chris, what we doing the day someone catches a picture of John walking down the block with a red hat?
I'm not gonna say what accounts Josh Barnett hasn't followed. A lot of them have the word "purify" in it. I'm just gonna.
On John P. said Eddie Kingston's like he's one of the most liberal people.
Yeah, he's super liberal.
I was saying he's one of the biggest liberals in AEW.
Nigga, is that nigga profile picture my profile picture?
No.
Nigga, is that nigga profile static? Am I tripping? Or is that just random nigga?
I can't tell. Kale said you're gonna get super whacked. Yeah, someone's gonna kill me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get shot.
Come on, bro. AJ is like no one's surprised AJ is trumpet, right?
This is gonna get me shot, but when certain political conversations happen in Cater, right? If it starts getting real left leaning, just take a look at AJ's face, bro. He just be
just make sure, if you see AJ get up,
AJ, but I'm gonna go play Xbox, bro. I'm gonna just play Xbox.
I'm gonna go do my Madden League, bro. Y'all, Ibu, please pray Cody never runs for president, bro. I'm just letting you know that right now. He runs for any sort of office position.
Yo, you know what popped me about Cody Rhodes? He publicly said that he's like, I was asked by both parties to run for Georgia. I was like, which one you running for, bro?
Yeah, I'm like, because if you wanted to let niggas know what you was on, you would have told niggas which one you picked. So which one did you pick? Thank you for the
man.
Mid take zero.
Just make sure when y'all drink orange juice that it's freshly squeezed. But mid take zero.
That's crazy.
Sammy is easily the MVP of the Triple H regime. He kept the bloodline story going for an extra 4 months, and he's had multiple Mania moments. Sami Zayn's just amazing, bro. Like he's just tremendous. You know,
where is my mind?
Yo, Sammy's fire, right, Rob? Sami Zayn's great.
Oh yeah,
no. Sammy, I like Sammy. I had a little Sammy agenda, but
he's great. Yeah, he's great.
He's I don't know if he's great. He's good.
You're the champ.
They're gonna kill you, Ibu.
Y'all see anything, bro?
They're gonna kill you.
This gonna be my last review.
Ibu, you are so stupid.
Yeah, I'm wild.
Hold
on. Let me. For legal purposes, I didn't claim nothing about anybody. I don't know the views of anybody anywhere. And this is an entertainment podcast.
Outside, bro.
We exist to entertain and make people laugh. I'm just here to make everybody laugh and entertain them.
This is
a dramatization. This is a dramatization and an interpretation. I am not privy to the personal beliefs of anyone.
Bro, it's over, bro. The vans are already outside, bro.
I am a man that jokes and kids.
Yo, I gotta stop coming on this podcast. This nigga Ibu wilding.
I'm gonna get off it. I'm gonna get a DM and it's like, What the fuck are you doing?
Yo, niggas better that's gonna be like, yo, you good, bro?
I'm
You
running
feeling all right?
Dynamite tonight. What are you doing?
He's like, bro.
They're gonna whack you, bro. It's over.
So
Never
now
go
you
to
don't know
another
how to
Grand
go.
Slam. Little Dynamite, the live execution of Backup Hangman.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Hush this
man.
commercial with a side of wrestling. You know what, Rob? Because the show's gone so long and we're not gonna be able to do a formal review of Raw. What did you think of Gunther Sammy? I thought the match was awesome. And the near falls were so great. There was some stupid people trying to force discourse about kickouts at one, which they're always lame. Sammy kicked out at one and it was fucking beast. His fire was great. He didn't win, which I was kind of worried he might beat Gunther, but he didn't. Gunther will be facing Cody Rhodes at Crown Jewel. What did you think of the match?
I thought the match was great. Even with everything they did in the ring, it was spectacular. I think it was a lot. I liked it a lot. Almost a lot more than the fucking Mania matches. Like this and the Mania
Really?
match is like neck and neck for me, bro. Because it's like the way Sammy was selling in this match, I felt it a lot more than in the WrestleMania match. Where the WrestleMania match, I was like, this is there, but bro, stop fucking. If you cry about fucking kick out at one,
Kickouts at one, yeah.
stop claiming you watch New Japan. Stop claiming you're a fan of Japanese wrestling because you're not. And yeah, that's,
Also, fighting spirit isn't the same as no selling.
yeah, like it's literally not the same thing. So
It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when we do it.
yeah, bro, like it's nasty shit.
I will
Roasted.
say, Chris, and I love I love Will, right? I think Will has so many of the matches of the year this year, but it's different. Like Sammy, for example, right? Sammy like popping out at one after a powerbomb is not the same as when Will like pops out of a move and does the fucking I'm in Dragon Ball Z.
Bro, but the thing is, he always goes down. Like you're like no sell like a German super from the head, and he'll do that shit like when he yells in the air. Hits a nigga with a hidden blade, but he sells for like a minute after that.
Yeah,
That's it.
That should be funny,
he
bro.
be wilding sometimes. Oh,
Will
right, he do
pops
be
up and he'll
wilding,
be
bro.
like, Will pops up and he'll be like,
Nah, that should be hard, bro. Y'all niggas hating, bro. Y'all
like,
never
why
powered
this
up.
nigga think he brawly, bro?
Yo, bro, y'all niggas don't watch MMA. I saw Fedor get dropped on his head by Kevel Randleman and get up and submit that nigga. That's all I'm gonna say.
That is, bro.
Oh.
Like that's the thing, bro. A lot of this shit is also mimicking.
Wait. Wait. Someone said, "Can you give us a surprisingly MAGA WWE guy?" It's only fair.
There's no WWE mega guy who will tell you that would surprise you.
Yeah, like we all know Ciampa beyond that shit.
like would it surprise you? And I'm not saying I know this for 100%. Well, I kind of do. Like would you be mind blown if I told you Braun Strowman was walking around like, well, I just think if you listen to Trump, he makes a lot of fucking sense. It's like, no shit. That's what he fucking.
Yo, CM Punk is surprisingly MAGA, guys. I'll just say.
CM Punk is it MAGA.
I'll just say it.
CM Punk's not voting.
Yo, what? Yo, no, man. Well, he's not voting, so that's just as bad as being MAGA, by the way.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I don't know if he's not voting or not, but anyways,
let's get back to Raw.
Thank you, Hush, for the.
Let me talk to you.
Come on, Rob.
El Hijo del Trump.
Come on. No. Wait. LA Knight's a shoot Democrat. He's a shoot Democrat.
Is he? Why did he do El Hijo del Trump? What was that about?
He just thought it would be funny.
Was it?
No, it wasn't funny, but he just thought it would be funny.
Nah, I'm joking, y'all.
Yeah, no,
So Alejandro 01, $2. Does AEW do too many special dynamites? No, they don't do enough.
I feel like they don't do enough.
You know what it is?
Every month used to be a special, but I guess they don't do paper.
You know what's funny? The middle of the year could have used some. Now they're putting them in like way too like packed in between now. Like now it's like Title Tuesday, 5th anniversary, Grand Slam.
Well, yeah, that's true. When the last time they did bro, they didn't do Fyter Fest or
Fight for the Fallen. That's what I'm saying. Like those, I miss those. You know.
Yo, stop saying, bro. Stop saying we're going and using it as a fucking product placement. Stop saying we're going back to the spirit of AEW if you're not gonna do shit like that, and instead just use
Yeah,
it
bro. Like,
our product placement.
where's Road Rager at, bro? Like,
That
Yeah,
ass.
that shit used to be fire. That's
yo,
I used
Cody's
to love
going to
this.
hell for giving WWE back Bash at the Beach and
That
then
was
just going back to WWE. That nigga's going to hell, bro.
Yo, can you imagine when he gave him that? He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be there in a couple months." So,
So Dustin just didn't have any say. He was just like, "Well, I'm not leaving. So
like,
could we
mind
keep the
you,
name?"
Chris, Dustin has wrestled at some shoot bash at the beaches. Cody has never wrestled at a fucking original bash.
Ever.
Bro, does Dustin own any of the pay-per-view names from Dusty, bro?
I don't know, bro.
Uh,
Cody gave them niggas Starcade, Bash at the Beach.
Bro,
they
Like,
don't even use Starcade. They don't do
no, they don't
Starcade.
use.
Starcade, no,
Yo,
they did.
They use it as a live
They did.
event, right?
They use it as a house show.
It's
That's
a shitty
so
house. It was a
gay.
shitty house show that they would do. It would be like 2 hours of content, and they only put up 1 hour on the network.
Chris, do you know how pornographic it would have been if AEW made a Starcade in 2021? Like in 2021,
Oh my god!
if like
2021
Hangman,
Starcade.
imagine if like Hangman versus Danielson was the main event of Starcade or some shit. Like that'd be fucking
Oh
porn.
my god!
Yeah,
Starcade
bro.
is such a cool wrestling. Yo, they don't make
It's
wrestling pay like they don't. Wrestling pay-per-views never have cool names anymore, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I will say it's better than the rock bottom of the early 2010s because early 2010 pay-per-view names were awful, like fucking Breaking Point and Fatal
You wasn't
4-Way.
fucking with Bragging
Like,
Rights, bro.
yo, they really
Bragging.
named a
like
pay-per-view Fatal
that shit was
4-Way.
ass. Fatal 4-Way, bro. Like what the
Great
fuck?
Balls of Fire was crazy.
Great balls.
Stomping Grounds was crazy.
Oh my
Stomping
god.
Grounds and Stomping Grounds deserve to do the attendance and the fucking quality that it did for that name.
Hush
alone.
199. So is Braun a heel and he's getting the belt back? Rob, do I not say this every week? I'm gonna ask you since I know you pay attention. Rob, is Braun a heel?
No.
Is Braun a face?
No.
He's just Braun. He owns up to his losses and he makes his presence known by spearing people.
Bro,
you
he's
know
a heel,
how
bro.
you know how it was obviously he was a tweener, bro. He was spearing Ilya Dragunov 1 week, spearing Ricochet the next, and then he speared Ludwig Kaiser.
He's just a nigga that got smoke for everybody, bro. Yo, Chris,
bro, he's a heel, bro. You
No,
don't
he's
get to
not.
you don't get to do that in real life and get called a good guy. Well, you don't. Well, actually,
well, here's the thing,
listen. Let's put this in comics perspective.
Okay.
So, are you saying he's an anti-hero? Is that what you're trying to say?
It's weird. I don't even. Here's the thing with Braun. If you beat him, he'll shake your hand. But if he wants to let you know he's coming for you, he's gonna spear you. Like, bro, he can take no prisoners type shit. He's not a good guy, but he's not like a villain necessarily. Not this version of Braun. Not since SummerSlam.
He speared Ludwig Kaiser just to let him know, yo, it's not sweet with you either, nigga.
Yeah, and
everybody can get it.
He pulled up on Gunther. Was like, yo, this shit ain't sweet, bro. Just letting you know.
I'm just letting you know, bro. You
They
don't see
come
me,
with
but I
ego.
see you, bro.
Wait, come with what? You?
Nothing.
What happened, bro? Yeah, we just want to know what you said. Thank you for the super chat, Hush. 199. Also, OG Bloodline. We back, yes sir.
No, brother.
So back.
I'm really mad that I popped for Jimmy Uso. I saw him. I was like, oh shit.
Yo, who did Roman tag with on Saturday, bro?
Cody Rhodes, bro.
Yo, what you thought about his the outfit he wore to the ring, bro?
Yo, Ibu.
Yeah.
That was crazy. That
it was his outfit was crazy.
That aura off was crazy.
Yeah,
you can't even lie. He was getting
bad.
Aura.
He walked out with this big gaudy fucking helmet and like this shitty jacket. I was like, yo, Cody, you look crazy.
I can't lie, bro. No troll. He looked crazy in the solo, bro. I can't.
Roman was walking out and he wasn't playing fair. Like he just walked out.
Bro,
his music hit in all of Atlanta. Bro, you just saw a sea of ones in the crowd. It was crazy. Meanwhile, Atlanta looking at this nigga like, who you? I almost never mind. Hush 499.
Triple H isn't that bad of a matchmaker, but he's horrible at placing matches. I don't understand how was Gunther Sammy not a bad blood, but Damian Finn makes it, bro. The middle of
he has a judgment there, King.
Yo, Chris, Bad Blood had 2 Judgment Day matches that you knew none of them shits was gonna be good, and then on
Yo,
Raw,
Eagle, stop it, because you capped for Damian versus Finn. You capped for Damian versus Finn on the timeline.
no, it was fine. It was fine, but nigga,
It
it's a pay per view.
wasn't.
No, it wasn't. I don't think it was bad, but my point is,
Those coup de grace were crazy.
they're a little.
But you know that move thing you should do where he'll trip you and then double stomp your chest? You can't
Yeah.
even do that anymore. He'll trip you and just stomp on your chest with 1 foot.
Yeah, and so here's my thing, bro. You dedicate the middle of your show to Judgment Day, and they don't really deliver. And then let's just take a look at their TV, right? Sammy Gunther last night was great. Sheamus versus P. Dunne in the Donnie book was really good. You go backwards, the ladder match with the tag teams with the Street Profits, Gorillas of Destiny, DIY, really good ladder match.
Wait, are they called the Gorillas of Destiny? WWE?
They I think they've said it, but they're labeled the Bloodline.
Okay.
And then what's it called? Fucking Braun Strowman, Bronson Reed, they had a good last man standing match. The week before, Jey Uso, Braun, really good. Like, bro, why are your TV matches way better than like the fucking pay-per-views? Like, it's so arrogant to me that it's clearly them going like, we're WWE, our dicks are big, we don't need a fucking try on the pay-per-view. It's like, nigga, what the fuck? So I'm just never gonna get used to that, bro. I came up on the era where you put all your best shit on the pay-per-view, you know. So I'm never gonna get used to that.
Remember that complaint or for AEW or like, yo, why are they doing pay-per-view matches on TV? Now, it's not to the same extent, but that's what WWE is doing now, bro. Gunther versus Sammy should have been on pay-per-view instead of fucking Finn Balor versus Damian. Yo, Finn Balor, I mean, Damian Priest had a cool run. He got hella over. He was world champion.
Yes.
But without that world championship, bro, the aura is gone. It just is what it is, man. The aura is gone.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think he was a problem in the match.
No, he was good in the match. I'm just saying. It's not about his wrestling ability. He just doesn't have that same. Like I remember, I was talking to my friend, our mutual friend BB.
Yeah.
And we was one day it was just me and him in Discord watching Raw, and we were just like we were watching. It was that episode where like Damian Priest was crazy over and Jonah. I think that was the episode Jonah took out Seth Rollins, and we were like, yo. It's crazy how fast WWE can get somebody over. Yeah. And I think Jonah is still like really good right now. Somehow, I don't know. That nigga's pretty good right now. But Damian Priest is just like, I don't care what he does now, bro.
It's because, bro, like the Judgment Day.
What's he gonna do after Judgment Day? You know? What is he gonna do?
Bro, they're becoming like Bullet Club America.
No, that's not. Don't do that. Bullet Club was good for like 4 years.
I'm talking about like modern, you know what I mean? Like modern.
Oh,
like,
modern.
Yeah, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's just.
But I remember you saying, you were like, yo, Raw is so good because of the Judgment Day. And now it's bad. Not bad, but it's like, you know.
Well, that was the Rhea Ripley, Damian Priest Judgment Day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a different dynamic. Now it's like, here's the thing. You can, if it's just Finn and a crew of chicken shit dudes, like, that's fine. But like they should never be feuding with one person for 2 months, like because it gets old. You know what I'm saying? Like it gets old.
I have a question for both you and the chat.
What's up?
Which version of Judgment Day is better, the current version or Edge's Judgment Day?
Oh no! This is better than Edge's. Edge's.
I don't know, bro. And I was an Edge hater. I don't know, bro. I was an Edge hater, but
Edge's Judgment Day was crazy
because at least
was.
Judgment Day. It's just like our whole plan is to just get power and beat everybody and make everybody's lives miserable. Edge was like, I'm going to summon the dark soul.
No, but that wasn't his fault. That was Vince.
It was, but like
no, bro.
No.
It was Vince. It was Vince.
No, because if you listen to Edge,
Rob, Edge went home. Edge literally went home, bro.
I'm talking about before the supernatural shit, bro. They started doing Edge literally goes on podcasts nowadays and says, "Yep, I did all that. I wrote that down. I planned all that."
Listen, Rob, he picked the people like Damian and Rhea. Like he chose them. But I'm telling you for a fact, when Vince wanted that nigga to levitate, he said, "Yo, I'm gonna fuck with y'all in a bit, bro."
That's yeah. Well,
that nigga Vince wanted the chair to levitate, and yo, Edge's like, "Yo, this is crazy."
I was like, "Yo, you all right, bro?" Like,
Vince like, "You don't want to do that?" He said, "No." He said, "I'm gonna kick you out the group." And Edge's like, "Yeah, that's what's up, bro." Like, I'm just.
Y'all remember Edge had like a fire match with Damian Priest on Raw where he hit a Canadian Destroyer.
Yes.
Y'all remember that match?
Oh
You
my
know why I
god,
remember, Chris?
awesome.
Because y'all were still edge batting, y'all had to no sell how awesome that match was.
No, I was. Yeah,
I
it was
apologize
crazy.
to you guys for that, bro. I was like, damn, bro, this nigga really went out there and did a Canadian Destroyer.
Yo.
Late WWE Edge was putting on some good matches, is what I'm
Bro,
saying.
Chris, the most gross thing was late WWE Edge as a babyface is the exact same as like early AEW Kobe. Niggas like, yo, something different about Kobe. But I'm like, he was doing this for a year.
Yeah.
He had that match with Sheamus on SmackDown that was like fire. People were like, yo, where's this match been?
Right. Will Chisholm, $2. Is Javon what AEW wants Nick Wayne to be?
Maybe at some point. I don't think they think Nick Young right now is
I don't
someone they
think
can
they
put around.
really care about him right now.
They got him because he was like, yo, WWE's gonna pick him up one of these years. Let's pick him up. I do think putting him with Christian was a really good idea. It was my idea before they even did it. I was like, before they even did it, I was like, yo, he should join Christian. They should do the Christian coalition in AEW. They don't call it that; they call it the patriarchy. But that's basically what it is.
Right.
I think he's good in that group because he's on TV a lot. He doesn't have to wrestle a lot because sometimes his wrestling, it's whatever. It's like that's what I'm trying to see every week.
He be Blake Christian in sometimes.
In that 4-way on Collision that he shines, like he shined in that 4-way on Collision with the luchadors and shit. But I don't know. Maybe some point he got to put some. I don't know. Yo, what did Ospreay do to like gain that weight? And he gained that weight. He changed his moveset up a little bit. He still does the flips, but he put the power stuff in his arsenal. He put the Venom blade in his arsenal. These guys gotta go talk to Ospreay, bro.
Bro, Ospreay's transition in 2020 turned him from like a really acclaimed wrestler that I thought was really good to like best in the world level, like to me, and that was crazy. Real quick as a side note, since we're on AEW, Chris, how many stars do you need that Emi Sakura Mercedes match to be, bro?
I need 3. I'll settle for 3.5. Yeah, I'll settle. But if we get 3 3/4, I might start doing some Mercedes propaganda again.
I was gonna say for me to go full Mercedes lust again, I need 3 3/4. If
Emi is like a get right match for a lot of people, though.
Yes. If it's 3 or lower, that's what I'm like.
Bro. Statlander has to be her if it's 3 or below, bro.
Here's the thing, Chris. If it's a 2 or 3 1/4, I'm tweeting. Shout out to Chris. If it's a 2 3/4, I'll be like, I don't know, bro. and if it's a 2.5, I'm going discourse mode on the time.
Yo, Willow and Stat, one of them can lose their title match. Both of them cannot lose, bro. One of them has to win that title in these matches, bro. One of them has to.
I think it should be Willow.
Yo, Ryan May.
Yeah.
What the fuck did Ibu go? Oh no, Tony Khan. He sent him to his dungeon.
Tony Khan say, "Yo, nigga, what are you doing, nigga?"
All right, Tio with the $2 super chat. Is that Tio? Yeah, Tio. Is Liv EO I guess he's saying next at the Crown Jewel program. I don't know. That's a question for Ibu.
I have no idea what Liv is doing up until whenever she loses the belt. I have no clue, bro. And I don't even think Ibu's clued in on that shit. I have no idea. All we know is EO's Mania plans, and that's it. And we're not telling you. So thank you for the super chat. Legend Rider, $2. Seth going heel. Jey Uso thing was weird. I didn't see the Jey Uso thing that you were talking about. But I don't
playing Sparkman Zero during that shit.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't have a reason for why Jay would go. Seth would go heel. Obviously he has an issue with what's his fucking face with Bronson Reed right now. Bronson Reed is clearly a heel. So, I don't know why. I don't see a way he would turn. But we'll discuss that later when he comes back. Razor, £4.99. Paul E and Gabe involved in CM Punk's booking. Also, Triple H and Paul E thoughts on CM Punk and CM. I know who this is. This is Moxley Nightmare, nigga. I'm
Ryan.
Nigga, this is Mox Nightmare. Who does Punk trust in WWE, but Cena and Punk and Cena are Raw on first Netflix.
I do know. See, I don't know everyone. That's a real question, but I do know that nigga, him and Kofi Kingston are really cool.
Yeah, no, definitely. Him and Kofi Kingston definitely patched that shit up when he came back because that was a vaguely weird situation. That's definitely something he patched up. He patched up a few other relationships that he had, but like the people like Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens that don't like him, still don't like him. So, thank you for the super chat, Culture DJT, $4.99. Big Chris, my partner in crime. Nice to see you join the pod. But in Donald J. Trump, we trust. Oh, this is that one nigga, the one nigga that be doing the Trump shit for.
Bro, I don't. I'm not
That's
your
your
partner
partner
in
in
crime,
crime,
bro.
bro. That's your partner in crime. I would.
Nah, we thank you for super chat, my brother, but I will be voting blue, brother.
Interesting. Thank you for the super.
Blue is liberal, right? Democrat king.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you for the super chat. Hush 199. What do I do with my Monet stock if Chris match sucks?
Yo, so that shit.
Yeah, no. I'm not like completely because she had a good match with Momo. She had a good all her matches since coming back outside of AEW have been good. Like the Momo match was good. I just don't know. Ibu's back. I just don't know exactly what is going on in AEW right now.
Did I miss a Moxie Mayhem question?
Yes, you
Basically.
did. Yeah, he was asking like he was like, "Yo, who trusts Punk or who does Punk trust?" Yada yada yada.
Bro, come on, bro.
Yeah, bro, you trying to get this nigga aggregated, bro? This is crazy.
To answer this question, if Mercedes and Chris sucks, it's over.
Oh, it's super over, bro.
It's over. Yeah, like it's over. If that shit is ass, like it just like it's literally.
I don't know.
Yo,
Bro.
do not let Camille versus Statlander be better than Mercedes versus Statlander, bro.
That won't happen. That's not possible.
Happen, bro.
You're so bad. Camille is sexy, proud, and a good wrestler.
Camille is sexy, proud, and a pretty good wrestler. I don't got nothing. I like Camille.
Yeah, but I'm saying because it's gonna be a Haas fight, you know.
I hope so. I hope so.
I don't know. I haven't really given up. Like I said, her matches outside of AEW have been good, but I don't know what's
Oh shit, Ibu! Before you left, I was saying I think you agreed with me. I was saying I think between Willow and Stat, I don't know if both of them have to win, but one of them have to win the title in the next title matches. They have to. What do you think about that, big bro?
I agree.
All right. See, listen to whatever I say, chat.
Thank you for the super chat. Alejandro 01, $2. HBK only cares about his NIL baddies and God. That's
I respect it.
It's true, but I do respect that. I
respect it.
Mid take 499. Chances the Bucks win and Kenny and Coda come out. If not, when does Kenny come back?
I'll tell you what. Wrestle Dream ending with not ending, but like the Bucks beating Private Party and then the Golden Lovers coming out. Like that sounds like possible and realistic.
I don't think so.
I
think the Kenny and Bucks feud is not going to involve the titles. Even if the Bucks don't lose to Private Party, I still don't think that feud's going to revolve around the titles.
I think I think Private Party should win, obviously, because they definitely should win. But I think that they should do a thing where when Private Party do win, if you want to try to do Bucks trying to get their heat back and beat them up afterwards, or something, and then they get saved by by the rest of the Elite, and then they get saved by the Golden Lovers or Kenny, then you should do that. Private Party.
I think Kenny's more likely around Full Gear.
You think so?
Well, the Tokyo Dome match is Bucks versus. Now I don't know. The Tokyo Dome co-main. Is it gonna be co-main? I don't know what's gonna be in the card. Maybe it's at Wrestle Dynasty. Actually, it's gonna be the Bucks versus Kenny and Tanahashi, right?
Yeah, I think that's what they teased.
I don't think that it's gonna rub on the titles. I don't know. I just don't think it has to. By the way, Ebu, I want you to apologize to Nicholas and Matthew Jackson for me right quick.
Good ass, bro. Right now.
Abraham?
Yo, why
Oh,
is it
I didn't realize I was muted. Wait, for what?
What do you mean for what? You were
Yo,
calling him
nigga,
washed.
crazy?
I never said they were washed. I said it was looking a
Nigga,
little
you
sloppy.
have several tweets that were like, yo, the Bucks have been looking crazy. I remember this.
Hold on, crazy is not washed. I just said they're looking kind of crazy.
Who's been looking better these last 2 months? The Bucks or FTR?
Yo, come on.
No, just answer. I would answer correctly to you, so I need you to answer correctly for me.
I'm gonna keep it a stack. I
Objectively.
feel like I haven't watched a 2v2 FTR match in a minute.
So, what match is better?
Okay, go ahead.
What match is better? FTR versus the Grizzled Young Vets, or
come on.
the Bucks versus Ospreay and Fletcher?
Are you kidding me? Like, come on.
Well, I'm asking a question.
Come on,
Obviously the Young Buck match, but bro, like,
Okay, what match was better? GYV versus FTR or the Bucks versus Claudio and Yuta at All Out?
bro, GYV versus FTR wasn't that good. Like,
To answer my question, which one was better?
I just like, of course.
Which one was
Bucks.
better, Evo?
Go to the next super chat, Rob.
No,
Rob, I got
Rob,
17.
do not go to the next super chat.
Rob,
Which
I got
one was
17
better,
minutes.
Evo?
Let's go.
Yo, this nigga's going to hell.
Razor,
CM,
what?
CM's thoughts on Ibu. He'd like your posts. Who's in office? Who in office likes CM? They all like CM Punk because he draws. Because he
Draw. I don't know about that one. Thank you.
Yes.
That's a lie.
We'll choose them $5. I'm a Julia fan, but I think what her and Stephanie Valkyria money alone, they will book them as top star. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
not really sure what you're saying, but I agree. I think.
Yeah, no, that's very obvious.
I think Stephanie's gonna win. I think Steph's winning the belt before her.
Stephanie's better than Julia.
Hey man, chill out.
You're not doing
Some
that.
people, why haven't Thekla or Bane been courted by AEW, WWE? I don't know, bro. I don't be there.
Yo, Thekla, y'all niggas tricked me on Thekla. She sucks.
Yeah, she's not good.
What? Bro, I thought she was good.
Yeah.
Niggas tricked me, bro. Y'all got white woman lust.
I will say she was good.
What, didn't I see a report from Fightful that Bane is gonna sign with AEW? Or is that just like something made up?
Yeah, no, you did. No, you did, because they did post like something revolving around her in AEW this past week. I know that. Let me go see. Actually, Megan Bane.
Can you go to the next super chat, Rob? I got 16 minutes.
Oh wow. No. Thank you for the super chat. Era. $2 Canadian. Ethan Page main roster tease. Time for more pillows. No, he's not going to the main roster, bro.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, I actually don't think he's staying in NXT much longer. But
Let's go.
I'll tell you what. This is the next CM Punk semi-scoop. I think the next time you see Punk is going to be. This is my educated opinion. I think Ethan Page is going to keep calling out CM Punk, and I think CM Punk is going to answer a challenge from Ethan Page at Halloween Havoc. And I think after that, the next time you see Punk is when he faces Gunther at Survivor Series. I'll take this time real quick, Rob, to point out Punk's opening promo. He came out and he was limping, and he basically said that I told you guys a couple weeks ago that I don't have another Hell in a Cell in me in my body, and I was right. And he said that like he basically was talking about how he felt awful, he felt really bad, and he was saying how like I haven't seen my wife in 5 weeks. He said that everything hurts. He's in like he's barely alive. He talked about how the Hell in a Cell took everything out of him, and he said, I want to tell you guys I'll see you soon, but I really don't know. He had a hand brace on, and he had a bunch of bandages, and he had his elbow wrapped up. Punk said, I want to talk to my fans, and he was saying that to my diehards that waited for me who chanted my name for 7 years, and waited another 3 to see me come home. I appreciate you. I love you guys. He thanked his peers, and then he looked in the camera and he said, to my haters, to the people that hate me, he said like,
thank you for putting thank you for putting cash in my pockets. And then he said, keep doubting me. So that was just straight up. That was CM Punk talking to the people that didn't think he could still have a great match. So,
Niggas have a 3.5-star match and don't know how to act.
I'm
Come on,
understand, bro.
alright.
And nigga, you that shit was for, and Drew did most of the work. Nigga, stop acting like you was running around. You can't run around the ring. So what are we even talking about?
Yo,
Anyway,
Ibu, the way you talk about that match makes me hate you.
that match is amazing.
Yo, can we put Tyreek Hill and CM Punk in a foot race? Or like
Chris, 9.4 on Cage Match, by the way. Anyways,
Oh.
big
Okay.
big Cage Match.
um
Anyways, yeah. So Punk basically says goodbye. Seth Rollins walks past him, burn it down. They have a stare down. Seth said, "Hey, Punk, from on behalf of WWE to you, get well soon, so I can finally kick you out of this company for good." And
Let's go. So freaking good.
and then Seth said basically, "Yo, Bronson Reed, you want to make yourself known, you want to make yourself famous. Congrats, I know your name now. You know, after those 6 tsunamis, I know your name now. You name the time, you name the place. Only this time, I'm gonna see you coming." So Bronson Reed and Seth Rollins will happen very soon. I'd imagine that's gonna be in Crown Jewel. Jay Uso came out, and Jay Uso faced Xavier Woods. You didn't get to see too much of the match because shortened show, shortened times. Jay Uso countered Xavier Woods' limit break elbow with a super kick. And after the match, Xavier Woods did not want to adhere to the code of honor, and he got all salty and he didn't shake Jay Uso's hand. So Woods walked away. He was all tight. Kofi Kingston was like, "Bro, what's wrong with you? You know, Jay's our guy." But Jay Uso retains the belt, and then out of nowhere, Braun Breaker spears the dog shit out of Jay Uso. Kofi Kingston wants to go save Jay. Woods is like, "Man, fuck that nigga." Kofi Kingston gets in the ring. He catches a spear. And then Braun said, "Woods, I didn't forget about you, nigga." He runs around the ring, spears Xavier Woods, gets back in the ring, spears Jay Uso again. They started calling the runaround spear the super spear. So this nigga has like super finishes now. And yeah, Braun Breaker killed everybody, and he still wants the belt. So, Rob, how do we feel about the opening half-hour Raw there with the Punk and then the Seth stuff and then Braun Breaker?
I thought the Punk promo was fine. It was basically
Mhm.
just being like, "Yo, I'm leaving," whatever.
Yes.
That's a part of it. I have to like hear what you said because I did not. I was watching the game. So I didn't see what the fuck Seth was talking about, and I was
Yeah,
playing.
he basically just said, "Bronson Reed, I'm coming for you."
Yeah, that's that. Okay, so that match. When does that match take place? If it
The
like
thing
if it
is,
takes place
see,
on a Raw or
conventional wisdom would tell you Saudi, right? But like it's Triple H, so he might put that bitch on Raw in 2 weeks. Like,
too many matches.
we're gonna
Jonas should win, by the way.
yeah, I think Bronson Reed should be Seth Rollins.
Yeah, bro. You see
I think here's the thing:
the state of Seth Rollins.
Punk and Seth is being teased. I think it'd be really interesting if both Punk and Seth experience setbacks. So Punk loses to Gunther, Seth loses to Reed, and they both have to rebuild and pick up the pieces in December. I think that'd be an interesting story. And then they find their way back to each other. But
Definitely in the So that should be great.
Yep.
Super chat. LMAO JK. $2. Lord Carry Ibu now. Mazfan 84 199. Is the pitch to Vince Stephanie incest angle real? Yes.
Vince admits to it. So
yeah, like Vince said, yeah. So there
He
was an
admitted
angle
to it.
where I was like, it's gonna be my character impregnating my daughter, but it was my character, so I don't know why everybody was upset.
Yeah, so he admitted it.
He did say it was real. Jumanji Hunter, $2. Any idea what's the deal with Mania?
No, he said Maria,
Maria.
and the answer I don't really know. Maria will not be renewed by AEW, and she reached out trying to get answers on it, and they didn't really tell her. And because usually when they don't renew people, they kind of just ghost you. And there's obviously going to be some frustration there, and she's going to explain her side of the story when it happens. And
Bro, let's be honest here.
mm-hmm.
Maria also had like a little tirade. She was mad that she wasn't. It's not. I guess it's scoop. She was mad that they did not put her with the Undisputed Kingdom. She thought she was gonna be put with them niggas, and they didn't put them with them niggas, so she was mad. And I mean, it is what it is, bro. Like,
in my opinion, Chris, my only actual opinion on this until more information is out, because I also don't want to be the person to just start dogpiling on somebody just because they're
yeah.
So really, I don't have much of a take on this. all I would say is, if AEW or any wrestling company, WWE included, because this is going on with some people there too, if they're being frozen out and it's looking like the writing is on the wall and their deal is up, I think it'd be totally fair to just tell these people ahead of time, like a month ahead or something, like, hey, we will not be renewing your contract. Thank you for everything. And then you just kind of shake on it and move on. Because what happens if you don't do that, you just have a bunch of people paranoid sitting home and they just get all fucking angry and shit. And then you're going to start seeing them tweeting and stuff. It's like you save yourself having to hear them go on a podcast going crazy if you just simply were transparent with them and you're like, hey, so we're cycling you down and we're going to wrap you up with this. And that'll be the end of your run here. You know, I think it would benefit companies to just be honest about that type of stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
Thank you, Jumanji Hunter.
Jumanji Hunter. Alejandro won $2. IWC will turn on Mercedes if she stinks with stat.
Yes, they will.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, right? AEW Twitter, obviously, like our side of Twitter loves Mercedes, but like the full scope of AEW Twitter, we're never really sold on Mercedes coming to like AEW because they didn't think she would buy into it. They're just gonna get even crazier.
Yeah. Speaking of weird, so Hush 199 says, "What's your Okada stacks at current day?" I don't know, but you know what I will say though. I don't like know what to make of what's going on with him right now because there's like they're not like he's not like being prioritized right now when it comes to his creative and what he does next, and like he's still like a great wrestler, of course, but like his belt doesn't feel like it's a priority. So I don't. No, I'm not even trying to do the whole like, you know what I mean? I'm not even trying to do like it's time for a conversation shit. I'm just saying like I don't really even know what to make of what's happening with him at the moment.
Just had a 4.5-star match with Danielson.
I'm glad you enjoyed that match, Chris.
Yo,
you should have seen the meltdown this nigga was having yesterday.
I didn't have a meltdown. I did not have
it was crazy, bro. This nigga
I did
was
not
like,
have
bro. He was like, nah, bro, I don't get it, bro. Those kind of just ran around the ring. Come on.
I didn't say it.
He said, come on, guys. He's like, come on.
Shout out to the Rainmaker. Okada's one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. Next jump from AEW to WWE and vice versa.
Ricky Starks.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But everyone knows about like he's part of
the
like at this point, no one cares until it happens for Ricky.
There's a lot of AEW to WWE jumps where it's like they're just kind of waiting for the deals to end because Tony ain't releasing nobody, and yeah, and then with the WWE, I would say that listen, man, Sammy and Kevin's contracts end in a couple months, and are they leaving? I don't know.
I would hard press. I mean, I don't think they're leaving.
Out of AJ, Sammy, and KO, one of them will likely. I thought Kevin was the most likely. But now seeing as AJ might be the most likely. I still think, if the Bucks are like, first of all, bro, we'll give you like $4 million. And then like, you know how they're like, you know how we see him Punk bad in our group chat. Now we get to do it in person.
You trying to do these punk.
But I don't think Sammy's ever gonna leave WWE. He loves WWE. That nigga.
You know what would be fascinating? Can you imagine Nick Khan was like, Nick Khan was like, Kevin, I'll give you $6 million, but you gotta work with Phil. And he's like, I don't know.
I don't think he would do it. I legit don't think he would do it.
I'd wrestle someone I don't like for $6 million.
But it's not just about not liking him. But this is deep. This isn't like people think this Kevin Owens shit is just because of Brawl Out. It's not just because of Brawl Out.
Yeah.
This nigga was a dick to Kevin on the Indies, bro, when he was a young kid, bro. So that hate he had time to fester in that hate, bro. He's like,
all the other vets just left that nigga alone. He was the one nigga walking around that nigga. Yo, put a shirt on, fatty.
Come on.
No, he said no. He wanted him to take the shirt off. He was like, "Yo, why are you not in a sing?" Bro, he wasn't Cornette. Cornette was like, "Yeah, we're a singlet, fat boy," and he was like, "Nah, I'm gonna wrestle my shirt, bro."
Can y'all name 2 wrestlers Triple H souring on? I'm gonna say this: there are many wrestlers that both guys have soured on. I can't answer any for $2 because that'll get me aggravated.
Can I answer it?
Go ahead.
Yeah. That nigga's. Does the public know Tony Khan hates Scorpio Sky?
No.
Oh well, I'll just say it. And no, I did not get the scoop from Ibu. I got it from one of the boys. But I can't. Obviously, I'm not gonna say what wrestler told me. But There's a reason Scorpio Sky is probably never going to be on AEW television.
Why is Chris doing this to me, man?
Bro, you're not the only person who has scoops. And I'm not connected to AEW. Them
I'm
niggas
gonna
don't talk
get
to me.
whacked.
But you were going to get whacked anyways, bro. You
True.
can take a little bit more punishment.
I mean, you just
Alright.
like
I don't know about Triple H, though.
Before we get to the last last couple ones, Rob, just real quick, what did you think of the
This
Dynamite match of Sheamus and Pete Dunne?
Oh, it was terrific. They went out there and they basically did what they were supposed to do. They were supposed to beat the shit out of each other. Like I said last week, not gonna say too much. Less play with each other thunder matches and more let's kill each other thunder matches. So.
Yes. Also, I should point because I promised I was going to say this. So the way WWE explained this to me now, 2-hour shows, rotating cast every week. Each week you're going to get 2 matches that are trying to be like really good matches. This week it was the Sheamus, Pete Dunne, and Gunther, Sammy. Next week it will be Io and Kyrie versus Jade and Bianca, and it will be and it will be Rhea Ripley and special guest Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah, who's the worst wrestler in that match, bro?
Anyways, and then the main event,
When's Jade having a singles match?
Come on, bro. You know what's funny about that, Chris? Someone in creative suggested to Triple H. They're like, what happened?
Oh no!
Yeah, you said that, and then YouTube was like, yeah, no, nigga, you're not saying that. And then
just cut you off.
Go ahead.
Wait, can you guys? So no, I was gonna say, someone in creative after the Bianca Io match is like, all right, Hunter. So why don't we do Kyrie and Jay next?
Bro.
You know when Idris Elba ate that pepper and was like, niggas just like, whoo.
Yo, you're not allowed to say Kyrie Sane is bad, bro. On
No,
Twitter, bro.
I like Kyrie.
Is she good at wrestling in 2024?
She's been better since turning babyface, is what I would say.
Is she? Oh, okay. Yeah,
She doesn't jump now. She doesn't actually try to do moves.
Yeah, but she's charismatic,
And last super chat of the day, or daughter or cinema son, James 42-199.
Or a daughter?
Or a daughter.
Yeah, I can't do cinema. Fuck that shit.
Cinema son, because cinema son knows how the business is supposed to run.
Anyways, tonight is NXT and AEW Title Tuesday. I hope you guys enjoy the shows. Hopefully they're pretty good. I liked Raw last night. There were 2 really good matches, and I got to get out of there 1 hour less, so that was cool. Sami Zayn's awesome. Hopefully Cody Rhodes and Gunther is a beast match. I had fun with this show. Chris, thank you so much for passing by. This is basically a space on YouTube, which I have fun with all the time, and it was fun hanging out with you guys. So for Rob, for Chris, I'm Ibu of Wrestle Pierce. This is the Wrestle Pierce Raw Review, and we'll see you guys next week.